Thunderstep Gaming.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thunderstep Gaming.
Indeed.
The conclusion to Maya Fey's second murder trial.
Hopefully last. I mean,
Hopefully.
How many times can one person get convicted of murder?
Falsely. She might decide, you know, since I'm getting convicted of murder so much, might as well, point. You know.
Yeah, you know, so I suggest fun karma. I'd approve.
Yeah. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, at least then she won't be able to be the prosecutor for that trial.
No. She makes, you know, gets channeled.
Who's gonna channel Von Karma?
The defendant. Given Phoenix Wright logic.
Maya?
Yes.
He's gonna channel the victim?
The defendant and prosecutor and victim.
You know...
Like it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for this game, to be honest.
That would certainly be a Phoenix Wright case, yes.
Yeah, see, it fits this game far too well. The poor judge would be so confused.
I would be confused. Who's this? Oh, this is the spirit of the victim, who is also the prosecutor, who's also the defendant?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you know, conflict of interest there, but...
You don't say.
You know, just a small one. But yeah, we're back. We have another trial.
Mm-hmm.
I always do prefer the trial sections to the investigation. I feel like that's a fairly... Like,
it's a very common sentiment, yeah.
Yeah. Like, the investigations are fine.
They are... I think they are better now. I do enjoy the psyche locks.
They're a lot better than in game one.
Yes.
But there are still points where it's just like, what the fuck do you want me to do here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing in chat, so I guess we can just start.
Yeah, we're actually starting quickly for once. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like this feeling.
It's weird.
I feel wrong without the mandatory, 10 minutes of random chat.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's interested in the project, in the progress of Project Hortator, you know, I can talk about that for 10 minutes.
Well, you know, I am, but we have just been talking about it.
Yeah, but we got that done before the stream.
Oh, one more random thing. Did you try the scrolls? You know, the flight scrolls?
I did not. I don't have them yet.
You need to. You need to go find that.
I don't have them yet. I know exactly. I like how I know exactly which scrolls you're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking, what is it called? Something Icarus.
Vicarian Flight, isn't it?
Handpack says what project? Project Hortator, my Morrowind accessibility project.
Which is going shockingly well.
It's fucking insane. Like, I started a week ago and we already have, like, I've been able to play the game, like, reasonably well. Like, exploration is at a reasonable state now. Working on combat now. Dialogue is in, like, we can talk to NPCs, whatever. What's that game about? Morrowind? Oh no.
Morrowind
You
is...
young ones. You fucking young ones. You don't know what Morrowind is. Oh my god.
It's a Bethesda RPG.
I'm so old.
From the same people who made Skyrim, but it came out in 2002, I think. It was
Yep.
Before Skyrim and before Oblivion.
It is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Yes. And it is a massive fucking game with incredibly rich lore. And like, there's no voice acting and stuff, so there's a lot of dialogue.
there is voice acting, but
yeah,
it's
but
fairly
most
limited.
Dialogues aren't voice acted.
Yeah.
So honestly, I feel like for a lot of games, that can kind of be a good thing.
oh yeah,
Like, there's no way
'Cause you
they could have
can-
voice acted Morrowind. Like, fully. Like, there's no way.
people
they
have
the budget.
tried with mods.
I can't imagine they get far. Like, there's no
They've
way
tried
they
with
could
AI.
budget. Okay, yeah, you can probably do it with AI. But I feel like it would just lose a lot of the. I'd rather just. Make
I think text-only dialogue has its charms. I don't think voice acting is necessary,
It's
especially
nice to have
in such
some
a
games.
huge game.
Yeah, and I feel like that lets you in your game, like, let the player have a lot more choice.
Yeah, because then you don't have to record
Yeah,
voice lines.
20 different voice lines for different outcomes, and you know.
Yeah,
You can be a
text
lot more
is much
dynamic.
easier. You can just write whatever you want. You can change it even, with mods. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, not only is the game itself already massive, just vanilla, but when we do our playthrough, which is now looking increasingly likely, when we do our playthrough on the channel, we're also going to do landmass mods, which is just going to extend the game hugely.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do need to look
Did
into
you
that, like, how
know-
to install...
I'm going to send you a mod list that I picked out.
Ah, nice, okay. I appreciate that. Take all
Did
the
you
work.
know? Not only is the Tamaria rebuilt, which is just mainland Morrowind, which is already huge. They also have Skyrim, Home of the Nords,
Oh,
and Cyrodiil.
what?
Uh-huh. I don't know how built out those are. They probably not.
God, man, we're gonna be fucking playing this
I
game for the
haven't
next 6
looked.
years.
I haven't looked at those mods to see how far along they are. They're probably not like fully, done with those provinces, but
They probably have chunk, yeah. Fucking hell.
oh yeah.
That'll be weird for me to go into Skyrim in this new
Yeah,
new
this
way.
is old Skyrim because this is 200 years before
Yeah.
the Skyrim game.
And I assume a lot of lore research has been done, so it would be
Yeah.
very interesting to see what it was.
I'm sure they
kinda
did their homework.
Mhm. Oh yeah, like Bethesda game modders are crazy.
They are
The amount of
modders are better than
research.
Bethesda.
Mhm.
You know what's funny? Every time I look something up on the wiki, almost every screen, every mechanic, there's like, this is bugged. At least one or two. This is bugged, by the way, and and then it has like fixed in OpenMW
Yeah. hmm
and Morrowind code patch, but
That's Skyrim with the unofficial something patch.
yeah, that's the Morrowind code patch, but Morrowind code patch for the vanilla original engine or just OpenMW.
Also,
Handpack says,
what's
what's Skyrim?
Like, how do you not know that one? I'm sorry.
Okay,
Like,
I don't understand how people don't know what fuck. I understand
Like-
Morrowind, I guess,
yeah, I get Morrowind, I get Oblivion, but
but
Skyrim was...
Skyrim?
Unless you're like even younger than
Are
I
you
am.
like 10 years old or something?
Yeah, like I'm 20, and Skyrim was a foundation.
Skyrim
Excuse me,
was
foundational
huge.
to my childhood. Like everyone played it.
Yeah, I was 16 when it came out, and everyone in high school fucking played it. Which, you know, of course made me very sad because I couldn't play it, but everyone was talking about it. It was huge. It was insanely massive. It's still, I mean,
Yeah, like
they
it's
released.
being re-released about 20 fucking times.
Yeah, they released
was
it
Skyrim
for
Alexa.
all the platforms. Yes,
Which I
Skyrim
did
for
play, and it
Alexa.
was shit.
I did play it. Yeah, it was, you know, it was fun for 5 minutes. Oh my god. I can't wait for...
That's all it was, though. It was
I
a
can't
funny
wait
game,
for...
like, and I-
Yeah. I can't wait... Well, yeah, they released it as like, hey, you know... As a meme, like, hey, we know we've been releasing Skyrim on everything. Here's Skyrim on Alexa for the memes. You know, even they've got in on the memes. Which I appreciate. It's
I'm
good.
just waiting in like 5 years when phones are strong enough. Skyrim for iOS.
You know, I'm surprised that's not a thing already. Like, I'm pretty sure iOS, modern, like, iPhones could run Skyrim. I don't see why not.
I guess, but I feel like it's just hard to do everything with touch controls and on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyrim it came out in 2011, and it was fucking massive. It kind of brought big open world RPGs into the mainstream.
Yeah, that was the big
Before this,
open
they were
world
kind of
RPG.
niche. They were a very, you know, specific thing, but that brought it into like, hey, shit, this is sick. You know, everyone wanted them, and like, it's so there are so many memes.
It's kind of... It kind of brought... It's kind of a curse and a blessing because a lot of games saw the Skyrim success and were like, you know, we should do the open world thing.
Yeah.
And then it backfired because not every game should be open world. Because they did a lot of the, like, Ubisoft, for example. Fucking Ubisoft. You know, all of their games are now open world, but they're empty, they're soulless, they're shit. They don't, like, you don't feel like you're in a lived-in world and you're exploring
it's just fucking terrain.
interesting landscapes and you're encountering interesting characters and shit like that. No, it's just open world for the sake of open world, so we can say on the box that it's open world.
Yeah, because that's something Skyrim does really well. Like, as you're walking along, random shit just happens. Like,
Yeah.
at some point, like, a dude runs up to you and is like, hey, keep this. If you fucking try and betray me, I'll kill you. Gives you a weapon and books it. And then a minute later, some other guy comes up and goes, hey, some dude stole my dad's, like, heirloom. Have you seen him? And you're like, you can do a few different things with it. You can be like,
Yeah.
hey, here it is, go nuts. And
Yep.
if you do, the first guy comes back to get it and tries to kill you for it.
Naturally.
And if you don't, he gives you some money if you give it back to him. Or you can just refuse and kill him and keep the weapon. And like, just little things like that make the world feel so much more lived in. Like, just random shit happening that's not related to you and you just kind of get pulled into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in Morrowind, you just get attacked by a billion cliff racers.
I'm not looking forward to that. Have you met one yet?
No, I have not. But again, I've not ventured much out into the wilderness because combat isn't fully done
Yeah,
yet. So.
fair.
I have spawned a few rats myself through the console just to,
For testing.
yeah.
I do kind of want to at some point just like, I don't know if Morrowind has bears, but like, just go into the middle of a big
Morrowind
fucking
has
city.
bears in Blood Moon when you go
Nice,
to
yeah.
Solstheim.
Just go into a big city and spawn like 20 bears and just see how the guards deal with it. Or if they deal with it. Just to be a bit of a dick.
They're gonna deal with it.
I was about to say, aren't guards like fucking broken in Morrowind?
Why?
Like incredibly strong?
I don't know.
I seem to remember Dave saying that in like the first few episodes of his playthrough, like, unlike Skyrim, a guard
might
will
be.
one-tap you even at high levels.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe
I'm
not
sure.
like at high levels, but
Yeah,
definitely
probably
at low
not
levels.
if
Like,
you're
guards will
fastest
two or three
level.
shot you. And like, I don't want to go on a tangent, but you know, and I don't want to, you know, well, it's not really a spoiler, fuck it. the Ordinators as well.
Uh-huh.
Just something from his Let's Play again that I heard about that was just so cool. They will react if you go in wearing Ordinator armor, because that's a blasphemy, and
absolutely.
they'll fucking kill you for it. And
Absolutely.
that's sick. Again, it's such a small detail, but it's
No, the lore,
real.
like the integration. That's one of my favorite things about Morrowind. It's kind of why I love Morrowind so much. The lore, like the integration of the lore within the game itself, is fucking insanely good. Because they designed it deliberately. It's not a haphazard, like, okay, we're just gonna drop some shit here into the open world. They designed the backstory very carefully, and I've been reading some books in the game now because I can. You can see some stuff in the books that's in the lore, and it's right there in the world as well. Like, and all the political intrigue as well with the great houses and all the factions vying for power and shit. It's all so well integrated.
Also, have you done books so that like it reads the page you're on and then you turn to the next page and it reads that?
It goes by paragraph. Like, you arrow.
Even better. Okay.
Yeah, you
No,
arrow
because
up and down.
The
between
Skyrim
paragraphs.
mod, one pet peeve I have: you open a book and it just dumps the entire text at you.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I have been.
I didn't want that.
Yeah, I've been very close to just making a pull request, literally just to change that and make it go by pages because it really bugs me.
Yeah, we also have the journal now. The journal reads by page, but the pages in the journal are fairly small.
What's that when you get a quest? Just
That's
write it down in the journal
your
for you?
quest journal, yeah. Which you can also, like, I didn't even know. The AI told me. You can also do, like, you have a quest mode in the journal where you can just browse to a specific quest and then see just the content for that quest.
Yeah, doesn't it like keep copies of the NPC's dialogue as well? Like,
You can do that too. That's not in the like main journal, but you have like a topic list, known topic list that you can review whenever you want.
yeah, so like, oh, I talked to this guy fucking 3 hours ago about, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that.
Swords.
It's literally
What can you tell
an
me?
alphabetical index of topics.
Yeah, for a game like Morrowind, that's really nice because there's so many, so much info
There's
that you can just
a
go
lot.
back through.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to
and-
be a really
oh,
slow
yeah.
Let's Play. Just as a fair warning
I
for
will.
everyone.
I will tell you. Fuck your quest markers from Skyrim. No. We don't have quest markers around here. Morrowind.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to keep track yourself.
Yeah, I like that as a game choice.
Look at
I
your-
just feel like
look at your journal.
accessibility-wise, it's going to make things a little trickier. Again, like for that
Yeah.
example I was
We
talking
we
about,
have
the
waypoints
random
as well
ruin in
if
the middle
you
of nowhere.
really need to drop something down. By the way, that's a native thing. I just repurposed it
Oh.
for our waypoint thing. Yeah, you can just drop the note on the map anywhere randomly.
Oh, okay, that fixes a lot then. Okay.
Yes, but the way maybe I should change that, but the way I'm currently doing waypoints is they are only for the current cell. Like, cells are, smaller areas. Like, a city like Balmora has like 3 or 4 different cells. So waypoints, when you look at the waypoint category in the scanner, it'll show you only the current cell's waypoints. I guess I could extend that, but like you couldn't really walk to them through
Yeah.
4 different cells or whatever. So I'm not sure how to handle that, but
Maybe have it like, say if I need to go from cell A to cell C, and I put a waypoint in cell C, in cell A it shows me like, okay, this is where you need to go to exit cell A and get into, the near, the next cell on your...
yeah, that could work. That could work.
I feel, again, all of this will be kind of just tested and refined as you and I and
Yeah, you
whoever
will
else play
be.
through it.
You will be the beta tester. Beta
Yeah,
tester.
that's the nice thing about the recording, though. We can do that, and if something breaks, we can just stop, reload, and fix it, and then...
Yeah,
record.
and, the nice thing is we have the console as well. You can always just
Yeah.
fix shit with the console if necessary.
Yeah, if I need to do no clip, I can. I've done that in Skyrim a
TCL.
few times when it pisses me off. I don't like to do it, but on occasion it's just like, I've been in
I
this
have
dungeon
not
for
done
like
that
half an
yet.
hour.
But again, I've not
Yeah.
gone into like big dungeons just yet, so
Yeah, that's the thing. In Skyrim, in the open world, you're usually fine. 99% of the time, either the auto walk will get you there, or you can just wiggle it yourself and get there. But in dungeons, it tends to freak out because like the scanner measures by distance, and like say sometimes something is very close to you in
So,
units, which
the
is
way
the
this-
game's.
yeah, we have units too. I measure it in, well, obviously internally it measures in units, but it's
You
the
translate.
scanner speaks in meters.
Yeah, you see, your scanner is nicer than the Skyrim one already because the Skyrim one just says 2,000 units.
Yeah,
that
that
might
made no
be,
sense
say-
to me because the AI did it that way, and I was like, what does that mean? Because a thing was 100 units from me, and yet it said I arrived to it, and I was there, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, units. are
100
tiny.
units? Yeah. Then I realized, wait, the units are really tiny.
Yeah, but like the issue in Skyrim is something could be 2,000 units away, but it's 2,000 units below you through a solid fucking floor. And it's...
That's another thing I have. Elevation cues. So the scanner will tell you this thing is 40 meters away, 5 meters down.
Yeah, Skyrim doesn't do it that way. Again,
Yeah.
I should maybe do a pull request to tweak that a bit. I may do that.
'Cause,
I've been debating
You know,
that for a while.
as I play and explore, I'm like, okay, we have elevation, obviously, it's 3D. So I need to communicate that.
Yeah, especially for something like levitation, which
Yes,
will be another
if you need
its
to-
own challenge.
If you need to levitate somewhere, you can see, oh, this is like 50 meters up. I need to fucking levitate 50 points. What
Oh,
was
is
I
that
gonna-
how levitation works? 1 point is a meter?
I don't actually know what a point is on levitation.
Yeah, fair. I'm
Off the top of
I'm
my head.
throwing very advanced questions at you that you know.
Yeah, I would have
Also,
to look
Jesus,
that
it's
up.
been
but-
half an hour. We should probably get started.
I wanted to say something else about the scanner, but I don't remember. I forgot.
Levitation, like units,
Before-
elevation,
before-
something in that area. You're saying like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Your scanner is by distance. Ours is also like it sorts by distance. You know, the first thing on the scanner
Yeah.
is the closest thing, but it tells you everything in your active cells, which is a 3x3 grid of cells,
Yeah,
which is
okay.
quite, quite a distance. And it used to be active cell only, but then I got into Balmora and I was like, wait, where's this South Wall Corner Club that I'm supposed to go to? I can't find it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh yeah, we can, it's loaded in the engine. The engine loads a 3x3 grid of cells. So it's pretty easy to just do that on the scanner. And I was like, okay, do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all the issue. Internal
Yeah.
cells are obviously just internal cells. It's one
Yeah,
cell.
so I assume say one. A dungeon
But
is one cell.
external cell, well, if it's big enough, it might be more. I don't know. But either way, it's going to be loaded.
Yeah.
So-
Are cells like cells aren't like in Skyrim? Like in Skyrim, the cells are say if you go through a door, that's a different cell.
Yeah.
If you like loading screen, that's a different cell.
Depends on the door. Like there are some internal cells where they have different doors. It's a building and you have different rooms.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a new cell.
Yeah, but that's not a loading screen door. Like
Yeah.
doors you just open and close are different things, but loading screen doors are like cell
Yes.
delimiters in Skyrim.
Yes. Although, again, because OpenMW loads like 3 Balmora cells at once, you won't see a loading screen when you go from Balmora to Balmora.
Yeah. See, that's in Skyrim doesn't have that. It's one. Well, I say that, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the code, so it might be doing that under the surface, and I'm just not saying it.
Yeah. I also did a thing where when you cross into a new cell that's differently named, so it's not just Balmora to Balmora, it'll say the new cell's name.
Nice, yeah.
So oh, I am now in the west.
headed out-
I am
yeah,
now
I'm
in the
in
West
the-
Gash region. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm out of the city. I'm going into
Yep.
the wilderness,
Yep.
kind of this direction.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, we have a
But
we have a changelog. If you want to look at it, the changelog is on the GitHub. I'm
I need to look at the GitHub. Is the GitHub public?
Oh yeah. I'm tracking the stuff in the changelog, and there's a to-do as well, so you can look at that. But
Nice.
our to-do currently is to play Phoenix Wright.
Indeed, yeah, let's do that.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy /123. Slot 2, load the select, yes.
Because we could keep yapping about
22nd of June, 9:51 a.m.
Morrowind
District Court,
forever.
lobby number 3. Maya, Nick. Phoenix, yeah. Maya, did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like... Phoenix,
Yes.
Mare, why?
Yes, we did.
Maya, I was just thinking about how strong she is.
Yeah, she has a bloody whip, mate. What do you mean? Strong. Give you a whip, you'd be strong too.
Maya, I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Phoenix, yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
Yeah, so grown up, you know, whipping people in court. Very grown up behavior.
Maya, and then you look at me, and, well... Maya, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. Maya, and on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. Phoenix, left Aaron, but I think you're really strong too. Well, good morning. Well, the two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Maya, hey, morning, early. Well, you'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Maya, what do you mean? Well, my mother is coming today to show her support. Maya, why dash yeah, that's right, early. Phoenix, hey, Pearls. Pearl, yes, Mr. Phoenix, do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel me today, too?
We don't need
I'm
that.
sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Phoenix, please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
God damn it, Phoenix.
Well, Mr. Nick, that's enough. Well, you can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Maya, P-Pearly, N-not this again. Phoenix, please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Well, alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, see you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Phoenix, phew, thank goodness. Maya, Nick. Phoenix, this way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. Maya, WH-what do you mean? What's going on? The 22nd. Judge, court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Phoenix, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Von Karma, let's start already. Von Karma, Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy.
See? So grown up.
Yeah.
Von Karma, the image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. Mia, all over the world. Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Von Karma, don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes.
Foolishly foolish clothes. Yes, excellent grammar. Well done.
Mm,
Also,
Von Karma, don't be foolish, you
objection.
foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes.
Oh, is it? It
Yeah.
sounded like like
That's just Malcolm being Malcolm.
Yeah, fair. But also, yeah, objection, Your Honor. The prosecution is just like, I don't know, being an asshole. I don't know what the term for that would be, but like, you can't do that, man. You can't just, be a dick.
Yeah, but she's so grown up, man.
I've never wanted to kill someone as much. She really annoys me.
Von Karma, the famous one is me. Von Karma, I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming prosecutor 5 years ago.
At 12.
13.
Von Karma, naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Alright, whip. Counter.
Whip number 1.
Mia, UH, that's nice, Ms. Von Karma. Von Karma, HMPH, glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Ms. Faye.
Ha ha ha.
Phoenix, left Aaron, UHH, it's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Star right Aaron.
Phoenix? Okay, interesting.
Judge, now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
Where did that come from?
Von Karma, that the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Don't interrupt the judge.
Judge, yes,
That's
and
a
this key is
no-no.
proof of that. Judge, this key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Von Karma, Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Judge, a dash you're right, let's hear it. Von Karma, the prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest. Von Karma, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. Phoenix, WH-what. Judge, but Ms. Von Karma. Judge, then, how do you explain this picture? Judge, are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? Von Karma, I never said that wasn't the defendant. Judge, then what is the meaning of this? Von Karma, all I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. Von Karma, and I believe that is when she dropped this key. Judge, can you substantiate your claim? Von Karma, isn't that what I'm here for?
You...
Von Karma, the prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Also, the prosecution cannot
Mia,
make
just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
extemporaneous statements to the judge like this. You would have to call a witness and deliver all this evidence through the testimony.
Yep.
Phoenix, left Aaron, or Mia. She seems really torn by this, right, Aaron?
You can't just say shit whenever you please.
Your Honor, if I may, can I give my closing argument now in the middle of trial, please? That would be kind of you.
Von Karma, witness, name and occupation.
Wow. Very efficient.
Morgan, my name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
No, you just are. What do you mean?
Judge, I'm sorry, but what do you mean, quote, in a manner of speaking, quote? Judge, order.
2.
Von Karma, I don't think anyone really cares.
Contempt. Contempt charge number 1.
Wow.
You cannot. Well, obviously you can't whip the judge, but you also can't just like the judge asks a question like, "No one cares, move on." You can't do that.
And whip him too, for good measure.
Yeah, like come on.
Von Karma, now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Morgan, yes, that is correct. Morgan, I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
No, you
Judge,
didn't.
S-spirit severing technique.
Fucking liar.
Morgan, a technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Judge, yes, that is. Judge, MMFPH. Von Karma, you, be quiet.
Oh my God! You contempt charge number 2.
Whip number
And whip
3.
number
Von Karma, now, witness. Von Karma, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Morgan, yes, that is correct.
Leading question.
Leading question.
WH
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah, thank you.
Morgan, Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. Judge, WH what?
Bullshit. 4.
On who
Von Karma, and here we
though?
come to the heart of the matter.
Was that the judge
That's-
again?
No, it wasn't the judge. It was.
Or was that just a generalized?
It's just
like,
a
whip
general.
crack?
Yeah.
Von Karma, Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Judge, order. Judge, Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during the time.
Technically, the case would fall apart here, though. You've just
Morgan, Your
admitted
Honor, I will try my best.
that she was possessed.
Mia, I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
No, she didn't.
Dash Maya's escape dash. Morgan, after we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Morgan, I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Morgan, a pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Morgan, then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Thrusted? That is not how that word works. Okay.
No.
Also, 4 whips before the first testimony, even.
Jesus.
Morgan, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Morgan, I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
This is such bollocks.
Yeah, could you show us the bruise? Could you show us any injury from this incident?
Phoenix, why have you hidden this until now? Morgan, I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya.
Phoenix, you weren't invited to cross
Yeah,
examine
you.
yet.
Morgan, however,
Yeah.
I must correct falsities when they arise. Von Karma, that's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I don't think falsity is a word.
It is.
Phoenix, left Aaron, why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind, right, Aaron.
Oh, is it?
It's a weird
Judge,
one.
Mr. Wright, your cross-dash examination, please.
Yeah, I would always say like
Falsehood.
falsehood.
Is
Yeah.
more common, yeah. And better sounds.
Mia, my aunt is a very smart and sly person. Mia, it's going to be hard for us to find her back in her testimony. Dash Maya.
Begin the pressing protocol.
All right.
Phoenix, just now, you said, quote, those two quoted were the two people you were referring to.
Oh, come on, Phoenix, you're right there.
Well, you said press everything. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, true, but I thought you'd ask something slightly better.
Phoenix, Lot is not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Morgan, oh, is that so? Morgan, I'm sorry. Morgan, I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. Phoenix,
Okay.
Aaron, I can already see people in the heartland gearing up for a riot, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Morgan, in any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, oh, thanks. Judge, what did you do after that, Miss Faye? Morgan, I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Phoenix, was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? Phoenix, if there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Judge, yes, that is a very good point. Morgan, at that time, I, myself, was a little confused. Morgan, on top of which, there was another. Judge, another what, madam? Morgan, oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
Oh.
You can't say that to
You
the
don't
judge.
do that.
Judge,
You don't do that shit while you're testifying. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Hey,
Never
you
mind.
don't need to- Yeah, don't ask that question.
Phoenix, left Aaron, I want to hear the end of that sentence. Right Aaron, question further. Leave B, question further.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
Phoenix, there was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? Morgan. Phoenix, you must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? Morgan, I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. Phoenix. Morgan, quote, the lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, quote. Morgan, is what I thought to myself. Judge, well, it was very noble of you, Miss Faye. Phoenix, left Aaron, this is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us, right, Aaron? Mia, looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Judge, are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Morgan, a pistol was hanging from Mr. Myers' hand and she was in a daze. Phoenix, during our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. Phoenix, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? Morgan, I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Phoenix. Phoenix, but why would you lie about something like that? Morgan, it is very painful for me to say this, however.
Objection!
Von Karma, the witness was lying to cover for the defendant. Phoenix, left Aaron, she was covering for Maya, right Aaron, question further. Leave her be, question further.
Improper objection.
Phoenix, so you were quote covering for the defendant, quote. Morgan, well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. Morgan, that the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Judge S dash something unexpected. What, pray tell, dash dash. Judge Q. Von Karma, this witness couldn't have seen what happened.
5 whips.
Von Karma, if you want to know what this
5
unexpected thing was,
whips.
there is always later.
Ah.
Judge Y dash yes, very well. Phoenix, left Aaron, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my
Judge
stomach,
is such
right
a
Aaron?
bitch. Like, grow
Von Karma, now,
backbone.
witness, continue with what happened. Morgan, then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Phoenix, was it really that easy for her to escape from you? Morgan, I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. Phoenix, but you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. Phoenix, there is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection!
Von Karma, have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Von Karma, remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically, quote, Maya Faye, quote. Phoenix, back. Judge, rowing all is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know first dash hand.
What? That was such a non sequitur, Judge.
Morgan, basically, Mystic Maya's body was still the nurse she had called. Phoenix, but if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Morgan, well, yes, I would have, however. Morgan, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Phoenix, you fainted. Morgan, I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. Judge, how long were you unconscious? Morgan, I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. Judge, Judge, and the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in the time. Von Karma, happy. Witness, elaborate on the point for us. Morgan, I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Hold it!
Phoenix, is it because you were unconscious? Morgan, why? Yes. Phoenix, left Aaron. Great. Well, now what? Right Aaron. Question further. Leave the B. Question further. Phoenix, so while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. Morgan, I would think that's obvious. Good sir. Phoenix, if that's true. Phoenix, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Judge, now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Von Karma, it's true that this witness is not able to confirm this.
You're not testifying, shut up.
Von Karma, but the keyword here is quote this quote witness. Phoenix, what do you mean by that? Mia, it means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Mia, it looks like Ms. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Judge, that's enough. Judge, from what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony.
No, your determination,
There's-
Judge.
There's so much wrong.
Yeah, you can't just end cross-examination after
Judge,
2
and from what she has
minutes.
said, we can establish that Maya failed to leave the chamber.
No, we can't!
Phoenix, left Aaron, I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt, right Aaron? Von Karma, now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Von Karma, quote, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber, quote. Judge, yes, that is exactly what we should be, dash, dash. Judge, Eek, Von Karma, be quiet, you.
Oh my god.
Von Karma, now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
Whip 6, contempt charge
she went to
5,
speak
I
with
think.
Judge, WH dash, who was it? Von Karma, the prosecution calls Ms. Inimini, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Maybe that's how they do it in Germany, you know?
What,
They just whip each
out of
other.
the
They just
judge?
whip each other in court.
I have a friend who is German, and I can inform you with some degree of confidence, he has never in his life wielded a whip.
No? Yeah, but has it been in court?
I actually do know a friend who is a law student in Germany,
Uh-huh.
who has also never wielded a whip, to my
Ah,
knowledge.
damn. Maybe they, depends on how far along he is in his law career.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
they
only
just
get
give
the
it
whip
to
once you graduate. Like,
senior
what's your-
lawyers.
what's your full lawyer? They're like, okay, so here's your briefcase, here's your caseload. Oh, and here's your
Oh, and here's your
You'll
whip.
need that. You see, sometimes the judges try to do their job, and we just can't have that.
Phoenix, I dash Inimini. Mia, I
That
think we can
was
see
a
where this is headed.
surprise to you, Phoenix.
Yeah, who else?
Von Karma, witness, name and occupation. Ini, okay, so my name is, like, Inimini. Ini, I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university. Judge, what is this quote, parapsychology quote? Ini, let's see, it's, like, I guess, most people call it, quote, occult stuff, quote.
What a good
Judge,
description.
even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Von Karma, then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir.
Oh my god! You can't say that to the judge!
Von Karma, now then, Miss Minnie.
But also, it's like someone asking me, so what is computer science? And I
Von
said,
Karma, after the murder took
A
Most
lot of
people
people
call
call
it,
it computer
like-
shit.
yeah, like computers and stuff. Tech support, I guess.
Yeah. Stuff with computers.
Yeah,
Von Karma, it is
it
correct.
involves computers, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Ini, well, like, I guess. Von Karma, if it's the case, then let's hear your testimony. Von Karma, that eye is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Judge, yes, sir. Phoenix, left Aaron, for the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake, right Aaron. Dash dash after the murder, dash dash. Ini, like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Ini, like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Ini, it was, like, oh my god, totally my sister. Ini, I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. Ini, my sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Which you will not elaborate on.
Judge,
Of course
now,
not.
Fox, young lady, you're saying the person that entered the room.
Oh, it just comes up at the best times.
That is why
Don't
we.
you mean the defendant? My
That is why we are never changing it. You know, by the way, what you must name your character in Morrowind.
Oh, but I don't want to though.
You must.
But like, but roleplay though. It's
You
Morrowind.
must.
But
It's the Thunderstep Gaming tradition.
it is. But roleplay though. It's Morrowind, man. It would be so weird to try and do a proper roleplay and have a character and his name is just fucking Horde. Like how, especially with the character, I kind of think, how the fuck do I make that make sense?
I don't know, man. Think about it.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll work on it. I'll cook.
Von Karma, really? Now, Your Honor. Von Karma, my affair was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Judge, are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
The spirit was the spirit.
Von Karma,
Indeed.
yes, Mini. She was a nurse at Dr. Graves' clinic. Judge, oh, W-well, this is. Von Karma, witness. Ini, like, yeah. Von Karma, in your testimony, you mentioned a quote terrible quote thing. Von Karma, why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? Von Karma, I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Ini, like, do I totally, like, really have to? Von Karma, of course. Judge, Ms. Minnie, please. Ini. Ini, my sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by the person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Ini? Judge, she quote took her revenge quote. Judge, are you sure that's what she said? Ini, why does she yes? Von Karma, there, are you satisfied, Your Honor? Judge, I still can't believe it. Judge, I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. Von Karma is a bit hard to swallow.
Wait, what are we on now?
Von
7.
Karma, however, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. Von Karma, the end. Judge, what do you think, Mr. Wright? Judge, it certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. Phoenix, left Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, this, right Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, this testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie, right Aaron? Mia, of course it was, Phoenix. Phoenix, Mia, what do you mean?
Again with the mind reading.
She's a ghost, though. I'll allow it.
Mia, it's well-dash constructed, but that's all it is. Mia, but even the most well-dash spun lies can be undone. Mia, we can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Phoenix, Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. Phoenix, we believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Von Karma, yet again the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish trouble. Von Karma, I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Is drabble a word?
I don't think
Dash
so.
dash after the murder dash dash. Ini, like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
I normally would say press everything, but that's irrelevant. I need to press that.
Ini, like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly.
Probably also fine, I'm
Ini, it was,
guessing.
like, oh my god, totally my sister.
Press that.
Like, oh my god.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, that is the one thing. The over-characterization kind of loses a lot of the impact. This is not how you would react to seeing your dead sister.
Phoenix,
You know?
guess quote. Phoenix, was it obviously not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know quote your sister quote at all, Mr. Smith.
What?
Phoenix, left Aaron. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child, right, Aaron? Phoenix, left Aaron. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer, right, Aaron? Judge, well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, th dash the defense rests.
What?
Von Karma, well, that was a colossal waste of our time.
What?
Von Karma, now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mini?
What the fuck?
I hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way.
I can't. Why would you be like, she just completely ignored and misinterpreted my question, but
On purpose.
I'm not going to ask anything more. Why would I bother? Oh my god, Phoenix, you deserve to be disparaged for that alone. That is so fucking incompetent. Well done. Keep pressing, I guess.
Hold it!
Phoenix, you were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
So it was now, you're sure?
Phoenix, but wouldn't most people react here with surprise of seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Q-range channeling technique. Von Karma, the point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her quote sister quote. Yeah, like, what she said.
Didn't seem so sure a second ago.
Phoenix, left Aaron, should I drop this line of questioning? Right Aaron, question further, leader B, question further.
Oh, now you
That's-
ask me this time, do you?
That's why I'm like so confused as to why we did the previous one and she was all evasive and oh, your sister, I don't know, your sister. And because obviously on the next question she's gonna be like, yeah, my sister. Mimi,
Makes
Mini.
no sense.
Like, yeah, I meant her, obviously.
I assume they just had nothing to put in for
I
that
guess
press, and They
so.
were just like... But it just makes Phoenix look like an absolute fucking moron. Which, you know, is accurate.
Yeah.
Phoenix, so you really didn't think
Not
that it was
always.
the whole encounter?
That's the problem with Phoenix Wright. He's competent when they write him
Yeah.
competently.
Yeah, his competence swings based on the plot.
Yep.
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was quote strange quote. Phoenix, but
She was
Phoenix,
fucking
but
dead, love.
Von Karma, don't keep badgering her.
H.
Objection, Your Honor.
Phoenix, you know the phrase, quote objection quote, could you try using it once in a while?
Yeah,
Just
thank you,
Mr.
Phoenix.
Judge, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Judge, is it really that important? Oh, it's nothing. It is very important. Oh, it's nothing. It is very important.
Of course it's important.
It's so important that I will slam my
Phoenix, it is
desk
very
to...
important. Left Aaron, although I haven't quite figured out what quote is yet, right Aaron.
to hammer the point in.
Phoenix, left Aaron, but I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know. Judge, all right, Mr. Wright, Ms. Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that.
I'm glad you are.
I
I
wasn't,
don't
like,
give a
scared.
shit.
I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
Wasn't you wearing the fucking medium robes?
Yeah.
It's not totally normal. We have pictures, don't we? Which picture shows that?
Attorney's badge.
One a lot of this. It's either one or
Robert's photo 1,
two.
a picture taken at the murder scene dash present of Elite.
Well,
Robert's photo 2.
2, I guess.
Robert's
It's
photo
the
2. Low dash
close-up.
angle, tilted close dash up shows a woman holding a revolver, a ceremonial clothing
Yeah,
style
that.
without step.
Yeah, fair.
Court
Okay,
record.
press that. Or present that.
Objection!
Phoenix, that was a very well dashed spun lie, Ms. Minnie. Von Karma, WH dash, what are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Phoenix, it's well dash constructed, but that's all it is.
Thanks
Here,
for
stealing my
stealing me
lines
as
now, are we,
line.
Phoenix. Phoenix, Ms. Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? Phoenix, you said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. L dash like, yeah, and... Phoenix, but I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Phoenix, this is a picture of the closest quote you met. Phoenix, I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. Von Karma, the blood spray. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? Phoenix, if you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Okay, now that is measuring the witness.
Judge, order, Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Innie. Miss Minnie. Innie, I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Judge, Judge, E. Von Karma, and what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Judge, well, I-U-H-H.
Oh my god, Judge.
Mia, that witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Phoenix, lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. Mia. Von Karma, first of all, calm yourself, witness. Innie. Innie, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Von Karma, now, hurry up with the testimony. Judge, if you please. Phoenix, left Aaron, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be, right, Aaron?
Phoenix, did he ever?
Dash after the murder, part 2. Innie, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? Innie, so the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. Innie, and I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. Innie, and then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Judge, yes, now I see. Judge, and you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
It's bullshit.
Thanks, Gramps.
Yeah, I
Judge,
have my
satisfied,
doubts.
Mr. Wright. Phoenix.
Fuck no.
Judge, alright, I guess not. Judge, very well, you may question the witness. Dash. Innie, the side room was, kind of dark, you know?
Press that.
What did you say?
Press that.
I had an audio pop, so I...
Hold it!
Oops. Yeah, that's annoying.
Phoenix, really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside this room.
Objection!
Ooh, not whipping?
Von Karma, don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Innie, that's right. Phoenix, excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? Von Karma, you are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this tried little man.
No,
Innie,
she may
okay.
not.
Phoenix, left Aaron, can't breathe. Let me out of here, right, Aaron?
Judge, would you like to do anything? No.
Innie, so the costume is,
Nope.
purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
Press that as well.
Hold it!
Phoenix, you didn't see the blood? Innie, yeah. Phoenix, but she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. Innie, that's Phoenix, are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? Innie, I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face. Judge, Von Karma, continue. Innie, and I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that.
Press.
Hold it!
Phoenix, and what was your sister, Miss Minnie, like at the time? Innie, well, she was, totally flipped out cause she just shot Dr. Gray. Innie, but I think, she knew. She, said she did something really bad. Innie, and, she said she wanted to go with me too, apologize to Miss Morgan. Phoenix, did the spirit really say all that to you?
Oh, sorry I murdered a guy in your channeling chamber. Apologies.
Yeah, my bad. You know, it happens.
My mistake. It won't happen again, maybe.
Innie, yeah. Innie, and then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Press.
Hold it!
Phoenix, was your sister calm by the time? Innie, I guess so. Innie, I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better. One karma, I'd like to feel a lot better too. Mr. Phoenix Wright, the sooner the better. Phoenix, left parent, she said with her whip up ready, right parent. Innie, and, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Phoenix, may I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie? Innie, like, sure. Phoenix, was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Innie, something out of place. How, like, when do you mean? Phoenix, UH, when you were in the side room. We're going to the crime scene. Arrived at the crime scene. We're in the side room.
Well, she already said nothing in the side chamber. But yeah, like, even if it was dark, when you're walking together, you're gonna notice the blood. So go with the going to the crime scene.
We're going to the crime scene. Phoenix, I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Innie, like, no, nothing strange. Phoenix, left parent, she answered rather quickly. Now what? Right parent, press harder. Lead the B, press harder.
We got what, press harder?
Phoenix, think harder, I know you can remember something. Innie, I, like, totally can't. Phoenix, that's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Judge, Judge, do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was... Judge, something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important. It's very important. It's not that important. It's very important.
Of course it's important.
Obviously, it's important if we're...
Phoenix, I ask because it's very important. Phoenix, left parent, not that I know where I'm going with this. Right parent.
No, you should know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I thought you were knowing... I know where you're going with this, Phoenix.
I also have an idea where he's going with this.
Judge, very well. Judge, Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Innie, like, I don't get why, but okay. Innie, I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
Because wasn't Pearl in the hallway until we came back for the police? So, like, they should have met, and she never said she saw anyone. Like, she was in the winding way, trying to fix the urn. So I think present the profile.
Attorney's badge, it's my old dashing. Dr. Turn Grey left parent, age 35 right.
Pearl?
Director Hobbs,
Yeah.
Amife. Francisco, Lotta Hart,
Director Hobbs, no.
Morgan Fay left parent, Pearl Fay left parent, age 8 right parent, Maya's cousin.
Objection!
Phoenix, you say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Phoenix, however, that is impossible. Innie, like, what do you mean? Phoenix, I'd like to introduce someone to you. Phoenix, this is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Von Karma, interesting. You have a steady, intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Phoenix, it just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Von Karma, the garden. Phoenix, yup. Phoenix, which means anyone walking through the area would have seen her. Phoenix, so, Miss Minnie, what do you have to say to that? Innie, nada.
Objection!
Von Karma, as the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Von Karma, also, she was leading her sister quote at that time. Von Karma, do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous.
Objection!
Phoenix, it's not preposterous, and I can prove it. Von Karma, WH- what sort of foolish? Phoenix, there is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Attorney's badge, it's my old dashing call.
Like, yeah, she was fucking rebuilding an urn. That's fairly fucking obvious. I assume we present the urn?
License photo, clothing box, Pearl's ball, Pearl's favorite, cloth scrap, Amber, sacred urn, broke, Lotta's photo, sacred urn, broken by Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came.
Yeah.
Take that!
Phoenix, this urn is my proof. Von Karma, an old, cracked clay pot, what is that going to prove? Phoenix, do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why. Judge, she broke the urn. Judge, yeah.
10.
Von Karma, why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
10 whips, and most of them have been on the judge.
Yeah, like 8 have been on the poor judge.
Phoenix, this urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Innie, R.
Oh, oops, we just outed Pearl to our Eric mum.
Yeah.
Phoenix, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
Well, her mom is going to jail anyway, so.
Innie, WH-WHAAAAAAAAAT. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Innie. Phoenix, Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. Phoenix, she was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. Phoenix, if you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Innie, G-R-R-R-R-R. Phoenix, I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, you are a masterful liar. Innie, on. Judge, Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. Phoenix, the one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness.
Oh,
Phoenix,
I need
so,
to watch what I
tell us the
say. But the other fucking lawyer whipping you, she's
Yeah,
just
that's
fine.
fine.
She...
Look, she has the whip,
That's
okay? She's scary.
Phoenix, that what?
Maybe Phoenix needs to bring a whip. Or another one. He just brings a gun and points it at the judge, like,
I think you should really
Phoenix, that way you really were at the time of the murder.
sustain my objection,
course.
Judge.
yeah.
Objection!
Von Karma, the witness, just testified about that. Innie, TH, that's right. Innie, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Phoenix, left Aaron, can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Right, Aaron? Yeah, I guess so. There is no way. Yeah, I guess so.
No, she definitely wasn't. She's been lying about literally everything else.
There is no way. Phoenix, your lies end here. Innie, WH, what do you? Phoenix, the witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. Phoenix, and I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. Judge, a contradiction. Where is this contradiction? It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. It's in her testimony just now.
Ah, yes, we have the Mia ex machina. Huh. I actually don't know. We have no conclusive evidence as to where she was. There's no specific evidence saying she was in this place. So it's either in her testimony or the game wants me to press the Mia
Strategy
button.
wiki.
Oops.
Huh?
I have the guide open on my other computer, which is remoted into with NVDAs. And I accidentally pressed a key on the other keyboard.
Ah, gotcha. I don't think the game wants me to Mia X. That's the plot's job, not mine. So I think testimony, I guess.
It's in the evidence. It's in her testimony just now. Phoenix, earlier in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement. Innie, and, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
Oh shit, true.
Phoenix, it's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. Phoenix, we had gone to call the police. Innie, S-so, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? Phoenix, it's very simple. Phoenix, Miss Minnie, how did you know the fact? Innie, H-how? Phoenix, I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. Phoenix, however, someone who was quote asleep quote in the side room could not have known that. Phoenix, which means Miss Minnie. Phoenix, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. Phoenix, but you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Innie, what are you? Judge, B-but, look at the man and give him out. Judge, if one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber. Judge, one would have to use the winding way. Phoenix, yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why. Phoenix, yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why. Phoenix, which is why I asked this very important question. Phoenix, where was the witness at the time of the murder? Innie, Phoenix, Miss Minnie, please answer the question.
Objection!
Von Karma. Von Karma, don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Phoenix.
It's cross-examination. I can ask whatever the fuck I want.
Von Karma, well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Von Karma, you might as well answer the question for us.
11.
Von Karma, where was the witness at the time of the murder? Mia, now's your
Not
chance.
how this
Phoenix.
works. The witness has to
Phoenix.
answer.
I'm gonna make the lawyer answered his own question. Sure.
Yeah.
Mia, the only person who could have killed Dr. Bray was Mini. Mia, so now is the time to prove it. Judge, now, then, Mr.
Yeah,
Wright,
we
let's
know
hear your
where she
answer.
was. She was in the chamber behind the screen. I
Yeah.
assume this is just going to be a pointing mode thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pointing mode.
Judge, where was the witness when the murder took place? Area 1 left. Phoenix, she was here. Mia, Phoenix, did you turn the map upside down?
Oh, that's the rare instance where it's area 2. Fuck.
Phoenix, left Aaron, OWW, she slapped me on the wrist, right Aaron.
Am I going to take a penalty?
Mia,
for
there is no
that?
way she could have committed the crime from there. Judge, star M, star U2. Health, 80%.
You're at 100%.
Judge, keep disrupting this court, and this trial is over. Is that clear?
I took 20%. Ow. Game.
I will own that one if it's...
Phoenix, white yes, your honor, sorry.
Yeah,
This
it's not
is-
really your
Just
fault.
now,
It's just
Mr.
that.
This
they
is the
decided to-
one time that it's area 2.
Judge, where was the area 1 left, area 2 left? Phoenix, she was here. Mia, Phoenix, did you turn the map upside down?
What? Hang on.
Judge, where was
Can I save? I can't save. Fuck.
area 1 left, area 2 left, area 1 left Aaron, top left, right Aaron.
Okay, it's gotta be area 1.
Phoenix, Miss Minnie was here, of course.
There we go.
What happened? That's so weird.
So it was area
Judge,
1. It's
but
just
that's the channeling chamber.
I pressed it too fast, I guess. I didn't have time to target.
One karma, isn't that the crime scene? Phoenix, that's right. Phoenix, Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime.
I'm on 60% now.
You'll be fine.
Judge, order, that's why, that is, Judge, you are.
Well,
Stop whipping the
Right, you lost your mind.
judge!
Yes, it is testimony established that. Von Karma, only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Judge, yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, simple. Miss Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I assume we present the screen.
Minnie,
now.
I was hiding. Minnie, where was I hiding? Pointing mode to target areas. Use left bracket and right bracket to navigate. Area 1 left Aaron, middle right Aaron. Phoenix, here, of course.
gonna be very careful now.
Judge, B dash behind the folding screen.
There we go.
Judge, R.
13.
One Karma,
Fucking
don't make me say this again
hell.
before yesterday's testimony. Lotta, there ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
What was the first? It was 34 whips in the first trial. Something like that.
See, you stupid jerk.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh,
Innie, quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball. Judge, end dash now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying. Innie, shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am. Judge, dash, I'm sorry.
That's a contempt charge for you too.
Phoenix, left Aaron, looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along, right Aaron. Phoenix, the witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this attorney's badge. It's my old dash import.
The box.
License for clothing box, pearl ball, clothing box. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. Phoenix, you were hiding inside this box. Innie, Ogre. Innie, th dash to dash the tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Phoenix, sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Phoenix, left Aaron, Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in his right Aaron. Innie, fun.
Objection!
Von Karma, but that clothing box was in the side room, right? Von Karma, which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. Innie, th dash, that's right. I was sleeping there, so I should
There's
know.
a fucking bullet hole in it, love.
Innie, the clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Judge, Mr. Wright.
yeah, man. The bullet went all the way from the folding screen all the way to the side room and into the clothing
Fucking-
box.
Is this like a magic anti-material bullet that like
Yeah, man.
perforates flesh and folding screens and then phases through walls?
Yeah.
Judge, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? No, I can't. Yes, I can with some evidence.
Yes, I
No,
can.
yes, I can.
Because there's a fucking bullet hole in it, mate.
Phoenix, and now I present a piece of evidence that will prove. Phoenix, this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Attorney's
Just
badge.
the box again. Because
License photo.
Box again.
Clothing box. There is a
wait, yeah, it says the hole in it, doesn't it? So
license clothing box. There is a hole. It looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, take a look at this clothing box. Innie, you're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. Judge TH-this, what's on Earth? Judge MFPH.
Fucking stop!
What is that,
One karma,
14?
time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. Judge TH-there's a hole, about 8 inches off the ground. Phoenix, a hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard this before? One karma, the folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. Phoenix, that's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. Phoenix, at the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Phoenix, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Phoenix, it went through the screen and then into the box. NNNGH. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Phoenix, yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Innie, Judge, order, so what you are saying, dash, dash. One karma, TH-then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? One karma, are you saying that the person in this photo? One karma, is Miss Minnie. Phoenix, that is exactly what I am saying. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. Phoenix, and you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. Judge T- to masquerade as Maya Fey. Phoenix, she had it planned from the very beginning. Phoenix, she would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. Innie, N, no, S dash stop. One karma, I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. One karma, if it's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. One karma, this whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene. One karma pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime semi. One karma, it's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct, it's not possible. No, it is possible. Correct, it's not possible.
She wasn't by herself, though. She had an accomplice.
Phoenix, it really is impossible. Phoenix, for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Phoenix, how? One karma,
16.
I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Stop whipping!
First whip for Phoenix, though. The judge has been receiving the brunt of it. No?
He said one before this.
Oh, alright.
Phoenix, W-wait. Phoenix, Ms. One karma, you said it was not possible for quote one person, quote, correct? One karma, WH dash, why dash, you can't be serious. Innie, star. Phoenix, Miss Minnie. Phoenix, you have an accomplice. Attorney's badge. It's my old dash.
Morgan.
PR Doctor. Director Amife. Francis Von Lotta Hart left Aaron. Mini left Aaron.
Yes!
I almost
Abby
clicked on
Faye,
Lotta
the
Hart.
long dead. Oh my god.
Innie left Aaron. Morgan Faye left Aaron. Age, right. Innie, GRR, this person. Life gauge, 70%.
Oh, 70. So we took 20% on the first one, but 10 on the second one.
That's
Weird.
weird.
Alright.
Phoenix, if it wasn't someone from Purane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. Phoenix, and if it wasn't someone from the Faye household, you wouldn't have that box.
Maybe the second one was like closer to the target or something.
One karma, Morgan, Faye. Judge, isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
Ooh,
Phoenix,
the
what do you have to say to
judge,
this, Miss Minnie?
yeah, the judge is playing a bit.
Innie, GRR.
Ah, yes.
Phoenix, you shot Dr. Gray with your own
Excellent.
2 hands. Phoenix,
Well-
you denied.
She shot him with a bullet. Out of her hands. There's the breakdown. Yep. Very good.
Phoenix, I think this is what really happened. Phoenix, the murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Phoenix, dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. Phoenix, and then the jamming started. Phoenix, the murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. Phoenix, first, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Phoenix, then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Phoenix, next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. Phoenix, she did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. Mia, but that's when something unexpected happened. Judge, unexpected. Phoenix, yes. Star. Phoenix, Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. Phoenix, with the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. Phoenix, and that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. Phoenix, the murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... Star. Judge, after that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Phoenix, yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Phoenix, which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Star. Phoenix, Miss May, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. Star. Phoenix, and pretended to be Maya Fey. Von Karma, B-but that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Fuck, what is that? 17? Yeah.
Phoenix, which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Morgan, please leave this area to me. Morgan, go quickly and inform the police. Morgan, hurry, before there are more victims here. Judge, WH- what is one supposed to say? Phoenix, this is the real truth behind this murder. Huh? Judge, WH- who is that, laughing at a time like this? Judge, act. Von Karma, oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
Evolving?
Phoenix, WH- what is it this time?
Excuse me?
Judge, M- Miss Von Karma, surely. Von Karma, of course it was me. Von Karma, do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? Phoenix, what in the world?
Alright, 19.
Von Karma, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, that's...
Von Karma, Von Karma, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
At this, we're still in part 1 of the trial. At this rate, we're gonna definitely
'cause
outpace
we
the
were on
record.
18, then she laughed, did one whip, and then did the second whip, so we're on 20.
No, we were on 17.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, sorry, then you are right, it's 19.
Phoenix,
Unless I missed one, but I don't think
No,
I did.
we'll call it 19.
Von Karma, if this witness is the real murderer. Von Karma, why would she go through all this trouble? Phoenix, huh?
Oh, come on, the motive is fucking obvious, love. What are you talking about?
Von Karma, working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. Von Karma, what reason would she have to do such foolish things? Phoenix, A, well, that's you, A. Innie, yeah, that's right, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Von Karma, oh, and one other thing. Von Karma, why would Ms. Innie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Innie, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Innie, yeah, motive, I don't have a motive. Phoenix, A, motive, that's left Aaron. I can't say she has no motive here, right Aaron?
Yeah, only that you think he drugged your sister and caused her to
Die.
and you to be in a hospital for 6 months.
Yeah, small thing, really.
Yeah.
Phoenix, left Aaron, I have to think of a motive now. What is her
I definitely
motive?
can
Dr. Gray,
see
right, Aaron?
how someone might want to murder a person in those circumstances.
Nah, that makes
No
no
way.
sense.
Phoenix, the reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Attorney's badge, it's my old
Where are the newspaper clipping?
newspaper clipping 1 year ago on the 2nd of May, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Mike, give a map left, newspaper clipping 2, articles about the car accident dash presenter for details.
Yeah, that's the one.
This?
Yeah, present that.
Innie, huh? Innie, just as I thought, you bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix. Phoenix, left Aaron, just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name, right Aaron?
Yeah, but you didn't say Mr. Phoenix, right? That's not...
Yeah, it's one level down.
Innie, you think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Phoenix, yes.
Yeah, kind of makes sense.
Seems like the
Phoenix,
obvious
because of that
answer.
accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Innie, don't be stupid. Innie, no one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? Innie, and you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
Yeah?
WH- what do you mean by that? Innie, see now, stupid Gramps.
Okay, you can't call a judge senile, even if it might be true.
Innie, I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? Phoenix, left Aaron, she's back to her airhead persona, right Aaron. Phoenix, H dash however, you see dash dash, Phoenix, E arch.
20.
Von Karma, pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Von Karma, you failed to support your own theory. Von Karma, the end. Judge, I think we have our answer, Mr. Judge, I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Judge, what Miss Minnie has stated is very true.
Is
Judge,
it?
the revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Judge, furthermore, there is no reason for Ms. Morgan Fate to cooperate with this plan. Judge, you don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Von Karma, TSK, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you should really learn your place. Phoenix, good. Phoenix, left Aaron, WH dash what happened? I thought I had her for sure, right Aaron?
Very eloquent, Phoenix.
See, it's just as I, told you. Phoenix. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Judge, very well, I now conclude the cross-dash examination of Ms. Minnie.
There we go. Is it going to be Mia Ex Machina? Yes, it is.
Mia, Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. Judge, all right. Mia, you can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
I thought the judge is... Alright.
Phoenix, Mia.
This should really be called Mia Fey.
Mia, yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. Mia, but you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Phoenix, oh, that's really?
Yeah, why even have Phoenix? Just have Mia as the protagonist.
Mia, listen, Phoenix. Mia, everything happens for a reason. Mia, there is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. Mia, and it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Judge, time is up, Mr. Wright. Judge, your final answer, please. Judge, if you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then... Judge, why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Phoenix, left Aaron, can I really do this? Right Aaron, yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can.
Yes, yeah. You should be like at this point. No, I can't actually, sorry.
Phoenix, left Aaron, I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what, right Aaron?
Yeah,
that's right,
basically
Phoenix,
my
only you
thought
can do this now. Phoenix, I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive. Innie, ha ha ha, too bad, you're too late. Innie, my cross-dash examination has already ended, after all. Innie, eek. Von Karma, interesting.
21.
Von Karma, I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, is that 22? Fuck.
I think it is 21.
Okay.
Innie, WH dash what? Why dash you're supposed to be on my side? Innie, AI.
Okay, now it's right.
Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. Von Karma, as long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix. Von Karma, and I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. Innie, dash no way. Judge, very well. Judge, the court will take a 5-minute recess. Judge, we will continue the cross-dash examination after we reconvene. Innie, H-A, W-wait a sec, here. To be continued.
I love that.
The game's like, nope.
He just slams his gavel and like, yep, done.
Yeah.
Save your progress
That
at this
is,
point.
yeah, the most accurate judge, you know?
Yeah, right.
Judges just do whatever the fuck they want in their courtrooms. Like, they would not, you know... You cannot whip the judge.
No. Slot 2, 2020.
I feel like this goes...
I
without
love how
saying.
that's the statement that you had to make.
The right to select yes.
Repeatedly. Again, I probably didn't. I feel like everyone knows that, but I just felt obliged to.
Yeah. You know, PSA,
Yes.
in a
As
court of
rule-
law, usually it is not
Yeah.
allowed to whip the judge.
Like, I would love to see what would happen in a real court if someone just pulled out a fucking bullwhip and hit the judge with it. Like, you're definitely going to prison.
Contempt of court.
Yeah, no, contempt.
Instantly.
But also, you're being charged with assault. Like,
Yeah.
the judge will put you in contempt immediately just because they're pissed off and they've just been fucking whipped. But then the prosecutor will charge you. Except in this case, the prosecutor is the whipper.
Yeah.
So I guess she has to charge herself.
Oh my god.
Oh, this game is so stupid. I'm sorry, but it's so stupid, man.
It's so stupid, but I love it.
The 22nd of June, 12:00
Oh,
p.m.
yeah.
District Court
It's
defendant voting number
incredibly
3.
funny. But should we take a brief recess ourselves? I just want to run to the bathroom.
Sure.
All right. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I will play some music.
Mm-hmm. All right. Be right back.
All right, we're back. Let us continue
With part 2 of the trial.
with the whipping.
Yes.
Maya, is it really true about my aunt? Phoenix, I'm afraid so. Maya, there is no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. Phoenix, and under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. Maya, that's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Maya, Ms. Von Karma.
Don't even try it.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Maya, Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Von Karma, don't you have something better to be worrying about? Von Karma, say your own situation. Maya, looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Phoenix, are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Von Karma, not yet. Von Karma, my goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. Phoenix, but even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Von Karma. Von Karma, HMPH, whatever. Von Karma, in the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion.
Oh yeah, so
Von Karma, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Judge, court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Judge, court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Phoenix, yes, Your Honor. Judge, can you prove Ms. Innie had a motive? Phoenix, yes, I believe I can. Phoenix, left Aaron. Innie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, right, Aaron? Phoenix, left Aaron, and it is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there, right, Aaron? Phoenix, Ms. Innie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Innie, I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive.
You can do that, right? You can ask a witness to, like, testify about stuff.
Yeah. The game's version of testimony is kind of weird. It's not like a separate thing where the witness just monologues.
Mm-hmm.
But like Phoenix would just ask, like, because it's cross-examination, he can ask leading questions. So he would just say, like, you were in a car accident last year. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us about that?
Oh,
Describe what happened.
You can do leading question in cross-examination?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
In direct, you can't, but in cross, it's kind of expected that the witness, because they're called by the opposing side, isn't really, a lot of the time doesn't want to help you, so you can ask a lot more leading questions. But technically, sorry.
Innie, I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Yeah, technically cross-examination is limited to asking about things they covered on direct.
Right.
So we couldn't just go off on this tangent. We would have to end the cross-examination, and then when the defense is putting on its witnesses, which doesn't seem to happen,
which this game doesn't have, yeah.
Yeah, but when we do actually get to present our case, shockingly, and while we're doing that, we can recall. We could recall.
We could call her and then ask her to
yeah,
testify about the accident.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then you could say, could you describe the car accident you were in this time ago?
That makes so much more sense.
Yep.
Why did they do it this way? I guess it all comes back to, like, this game is a parody of the Japanese legal system where convictions are super common and the defense is kind of sidelined, I guess.
Yeah,
they don't let the defense do anything.
Yeah, I'm talking from a very American viewpoint. I don't know shit about the Japanese legal system.
Yeah.
But I assume it is not this.
I guess not. I hope not, Jesus.
I assume parrots are not routinely testifying. No, I haven't forgotten. I'm still scared.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember that one parrot who kind of didn't really testify, but did what was kind of important for the case? Like real life, where the woman murdered her husband.
Yeah, but that's that's very different to a parrot testifying.
Judge, Miss Minnie, if you please. Innie, okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but...
Sorry, last
Dash last year's accident, dash.
that is a valid thing. The Von Karma here could object to relevance.
Yeah.
And I feel like that objection would have, the judge would probably let it go for a little bit, but Phoenix would have to show how this is relevant really fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Because the judge could just be like, hey, what are you talking? You're going on a random fucking fishing expedition. Stop.
Yep.
That was, like, last year, in May. Like, something really bad had happened, but, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally put to, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up cause of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Judge, I think I've heard of this incident. Phoenix, it was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day, last year. Judge, yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Tabloid shows is such a weird phrase to me.
It is. I don't think that's a thing.
Tabloids are, newspapers. Tabloid shows, I guess.
I assume they mean talk shows.
Like talk shows that are kind of like tabloids in TV form. We know those. We all know those. But tabloid shows is a weird phrase that I've not heard before.
Judge, woo.
Oh god, what is that?
Von Karma, those were merely quote rumors, quote, totally baseless gossip.
23.
23?
Judge, yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Yeah, that is actually very improper.
Right now, it's impossible to prove.
If we had a jury and the judge mentioned that, like, oh, weren't there rumors this thing happened? That would be grounds for a mistrial immediately. Because you can't bring up shit like that that's not evidence.
Yeah, that's Dr. Gray, in fact, drugged Miss Minnie's sister. Phoenix, yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Dash last year's accident dash. That was, like, last year, in May.
I think that's probably fine. Press it
like
to make sure. Fuck.
Oh.
That was, like, last year, in May. Phoenix, didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, the 2nd of May.
The thing with all the patients dying.
Accident was, like, on the 24th.
The thing.
Yeah, the thing, yeah, it happens.
Phoenix, 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why, done. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then.
Press again.
Even though we just talked about what the bad thing was.
Phoenix, that was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. Phoenix, what was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was it Shane doing rhythm doctor treatment?
It could have been.
Phoenix, was it the fault of your sister, Minnie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
Objection!
Von Karma, that incident has nothing to do with our murder here.
Valid. Yeah, valid objection.
Von Karma, besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Minnie's fault. Phoenix, left hand, which means as far as the weird quote facts are concerned, right hand.
I don't think you can just say that. I think you'd have to bring in someone to testify to that.
Phoenix, left hand, Minnie is the one who made the mistake, right hand. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving.
Press.
Phoenix, she was, quote, totally tired, quote, you mean, exhausted. Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. Phoenix, it's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened. Press harder. Leave the B, press harder.
Oh, press, of course.
Phoenix, so then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Like, what are you talking about? Phoenix, I meant switch drivers. Phoenix, if your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. Judge, true. But I don't, have a driver's license. Von Karma,
Yeah, I
was
have
you
your
to me. I
license
was not
in
aware
my
you didn't have a
fucking
license, Miss
pocket, boss.
Minnie. Judge, Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Minnie, okay, anyway. Minnie, I was, totally put to, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat.
Keep going to where she's added something to her testimony.
Minnie, I, woke up cause of a jolt. Minnie, I, opened the door and, got to work. Minnie, I, didn't have my license, so, I couldn't take over driving for her.
Yeah, present her
Attorney's
license.
bag. License clothing box. License photo. Minnie's photo.
Objection!
Phoenix, Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Minnie, what do you mean?
Also, she knows we have this. We
Phoenix, I
showed
know
it
you had
to
a license
her.
back then.
Yep.
Phoenix, this is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. Minnie, Judge, what is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie? Minnie, UH, that's right.
It's called perjury, Judge. Perhaps you've heard of
Minnie,
it.
why does she have, I had, a license, but... Minnie, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
What is this perjury you speak of? We don't have a jury.
Phoenix, no, you had it. Phoenix, you had it at the time of the accident. Phoenix, Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, says so.
Okay, Phoenix, I'm sorry, but that would not stand up in a court.
What are you talking about, that dirty fake clinic director?
Some guy pretending to be a hospital director who's a total fucking creep said so it has to be.
Yeah.
Phoenix, yes, that dirty fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? Phoenix, Earge, Von Karma, no one cares.
Yeah, let's not talk about Hottie.
24.
Von Karma, witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Minnie, last November. Phoenix, what? N-November.
While you were in
Von Karma,
hospital?
the accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix, what in the... Judge, that's what happened, Mr. Wright. Judge, at the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license. Phoenix, look. Phoenix, OW. Von Karma,
Okay.
cry, and I will accommodate. Judge, anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. Minnie, I'm, glad you get it, but... Minnie, even if I had my license. Minnie, I, don't think my sister older, let me drive. Phoenix, left Aaron, right Aaron. Phoenix, yeah. Mia, don't just stand there, quote-unquote, dash to yourself.
Did Mia whip us?
Phoenix, not you two, Mia, with the whip, and the pain, and the OWW.
Where did she get a whip?
I don't know. Maybe she
Can I
borrowed
really
it from Francisco.
Yeah,
Mia,
she just
why do you think
accepted
you're not being allowed to drive anyway?
Can I just take this for a sec?
Can you just take
Thank
it for a
you.
sec? To Phoenix.
Yeah, like...
Minnie, hey, that's because.
Or she just asked Von Karma, hey, would you just whip him real quick?
Judge, I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Minnie. Minnie, hey, how annoying. Minnie, oops, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Dash, I wouldn't be allowed, dash. Minnie, around that time, I was, really close to getting my license. Minnie, my sis was, this totally big fan of cars and, really valued them. Minnie, she, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. Minnie, she, would say things quote, no way am I letting a new drive my car, quote. Minnie, so, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat at night too.
Convenient.
Okay, so this is my one little nitpick with this case. I generally really like it. This is really important. It should have been brought up earlier or foreshadowed in some way. We had no knowledge of Mimi's personality. God, fuck these names.
Yeah.
We didn't have any knowledge of her personality except that she was a nurse and she probably caused some patients to die.
Well...
And she
We know
caused
she
an
did or
accident. Huh?
We don't know if she did or not.
Well, okay. She may have caused the malpractice thing. Maybe it was
Yeah.
Dr. Gray, but that's all we know. We didn't know anything about her love of cars, which is actually really important. It's gonna be like the thing that clinches this case. So I feel like it should have been brought up
Yeah.
before. Especially given that the entire thing is about a car accident.
Yeah.
Judge, I see. A bright red car for sports.
Car for
Judge, now then, the
sports.
defense may question
Oh
the
my
witness.
god.
God damn it, Judge.
Ah, yes. One of these
Phoenix
cars
left Aaron,
for
I'm not.
For
sports.
sports. Hmm.
I see.
Phoenix left Aaron, I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but right Aaron.
And a bright red one. Interesting, yes. I wonder what sports they do with these cars.
Crashing, apparently.
Like around that time, I was like really close to getting my license.
I feel like that's not relevant. Ah, fuck it. Press it.
Like around that time, I was.
Hold it!
Phoenix, so what do you mean by quote really close quote? Like I had one of those quote permit quote things. I think that's what they're called. Phoenix, quote permit quote. Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
It's called a learner's permit.
Phoenix, well, this lawyer never had a permit. Phoenix, what? Von Karma, ignorance is to be whipped.
Ignorance.
Okay, there's our episode title.
Yeah.
26?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think so.
Phoenix,
Well,
left hand,
yeah, are
what
we
was what she said
counting
in the last
me
few
as
minutes
whip
of nonsense,
for
right
the
hand.
whip total?
Huh?
Like, are we counting me as whip for the whip total?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, 26.
Well, yeah, learner's permit. Yeah, that's the thing.
So, like, may I continue?
I wish you didn't, but sure.
My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them.
Press.
Hold it!
Phoenix, she quote valued quote cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. Phoenix, left Aaron, in the case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Right Aaron, press harder. Let her be, press harder.
Press harder, of course.
Phoenix, why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. Phoenix, new car. Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? Phoenix, left Aaron, I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but right Aaron.
Yeah, it's kind of how cars work.
Phoenix, left Aaron, I guess people
Yeah.
who really love cars think otherwise, right Aaron.
You take it to the car wash and, you know, move on.
Mia, Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright.
Fuck off, Mia.
Just, well, Miss Minnie, what kind of car was it? She, like, I've just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car.
Press.
Hold it!
Mia's not going to tell me how to run this case.
Phoenix,
Fuck
it was
off.
a new car. Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the U.K. Judge HN, the quote U.K quote, were those her boyfriend's initials?
Judge.
I
Judge.
can't.
Judge. Please.
I knew.
Please.
I've played through this before. I knew this was coming, and I'm just like, I can't even.
So stupid. Like, who hears the UK and goes, ah, yeah, someone's initial.
Yes, Ulysses
Kent.
Sure.
The Ulysses Kent. The one and only.
Is there any other U name? I love how I came up with Ulysses.
Yeah, that's trash. Like, there's a few female ones, but I can't even think of many. Uther Kent?
That's almost as good as Ulysses. Yeah. It's one of those. There's a TV tropes article, because of course there is, about, you know, crazy. One name is crazy, the other name is just normal. I don't remember what the trope is called, but
And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Phoenix, left Aaron. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Right Aaron, press harder. Let her be, press harder.
Yeah, keep pressing.
Phoenix, left Aaron. I really don't know anything about cars. Right Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Right Aaron. Phoenix,
did
Your Honor.
you?
Judge, why dash yes? Phoenix, please have a witness append what she just said to her testimony. Judge, you mean the part about it being a special import car? Phoenix, yes. Judge, star well, if you like cars that much, then.
Oh, now he knows that it's an import car. Was that supposed to be a joke on his part?
I don't know. I think the jury is just.
Phoenix, that's not my point.
Look, it's been a long time since the lunch break, okay?
Phoenix,
He
left
loses
Aaron, to be
focus.
honest, I don't know what the point is either. Right Aaron. Judge, Miss May, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sis new car was, like, a totally special model from England.
Press that, I guess.
Phoenix. Phoenix, left Aaron, I yelled, quote, hold it, quote, pretty forcefully, but right Aaron.
He presses and is like,
Wait, I got nothing.
fuck.
Phoenix, left Aaron, I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Right Aaron, ask for the heck of it. Leave it alone. Ask for the heck of it.
Fuck it. We ball.
Phoenix, so, yes, left Aaron, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Right Aaron. Phoenix, let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, hub. Phoenix, they're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States.
I mean, yeah, why? That's a good question, though. Why get a British car?
Yeah.
Phoenix, it would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, hub. Phoenix, this whole steering wheel on the right side thing semi, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Why dash you? What do you know? That's the shape, the purr of the engine. The wild way it starts, and it's smooth handling. The raw feeling of manual transmission, the cool breeze of the AC. Phoenix, ooh, forgive me. Phoenix, left Aaron, a personality really changes at the drop of a hat. Right Aaron. Mia, it's interesting, isn't it? Phoenix.
Oh, I see
Are you
what they're going.
Are you figuring it
for.
out?
That's so funny. I asked.
You broke
When we
off.
looked at
What
the
did you ask?
newspaper- Oops. When we looked at the newspaper, I was like, "Wait, is that the right side?"
Yes, you did ask about that,
Oh my god.
which was really funny.
Yeah. The way they do that is really smart, though. I like this press, as long as they're not about to make it super stupidly obvious, which I suspect they are.
Mia, it's interesting, isn't it? Phoenix.
Yeah, here we go. Me Xbox, and once again.
Mia, bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real quote contradiction quote behind this case.
Oh, I don't think you're getting the real. Yeah, I don't think you're getting.
She, like, would say things like, quote, no way am I letting a new drive my car, quote.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
go back.
to-
Or well, yeah,
My sis new car
to the
was,
last-
like, a totally
yeah.
special model from England.
Okay, there we go. And now present the clipping too.
Attorney's bad. Newspaper clipping 2. Articles.
Objection!
Phoenix, Miss May. Phoenix, do you remember this article? Phoenix, it's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. Phoenix, quote, but I opened the right door and, like, got out, quote. Phoenix, that's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Phoenix, Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Judge, well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. Phoenix, that would be if it were an American car. but
Unless
it would
the
be
car
opposite
is
of a
British.
Judge, opposite. Phoenix, the two of them were riding in a British car. Phoenix, in the case, the passenger side would be the left side. Von Karma, here. Judge, WH, what do you mean by...
The JD's catchphrase.
Phoenix, Miss May, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. Phoenix, but if you were sitting there. Phoenix, then it means you were in the driver's seat. Judge, dash order. Order in the court. Order. Who will order? Judge, order. Judge, act. Von Karma, Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. One comma, Innie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mini Mini. Phoenix, that is what Innie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Phoenix, somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Mia, Phoenix. Mia, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. Phoenix, if we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. Phoenix, I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi dash dash, who was really driving that night? Innie Mini. Mimi Mini. Innie Mini.
Innie Mini.
Phoenix, and the answer is Innie Mini, of course. Judge, WH dash, why would you say that? Phoenix, Ms. Innie Mini just said so herself in her testimony. Phoenix, she said that she escaped the car from the right side door. Phoenix, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Phoenix, how? One comma, I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly.
Foolishly spends his time foolishly. That's just redundant.
Yeah, that doesn't make you sound smart. It just makes you sound like a bollocks. Well done.
One comma, at that time, Ms. Innie Mini had not yet received her driver's license.
So she had the permit. She had a
Phoenix,
fucking
why the
learner's
accident
permit. That lets you drive with a fucking trained driver. That's how that
Mia,
works.
hold it, Phoenix. Mia, it looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. Phoenix, th dash the quote, real truth quote. Mia, think outside the box, isn't that what we always say? Phoenix, left Aaron, A dash or right, one more time, right Aaron. Phoenix, if we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. Phoenix, I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi dash dash, who was really driving that night? Innie Mini. Mimi Mini.
Well,
Phoenix, the answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Mini. Phoenix, after all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. Judge, B dash, you just said.
learner's permit.
Judge, the witness, Ms. Innie Mini, was the one in the driver's seat. Phoenix, which leads us to the next question. Judge, th dash the next question. Phoenix, who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Innie, who? One comma, what sort of idiotic is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
What?
One comma, th dash this witness's name. This witness's name is... Phoenix, I'll tell you what her name really is.
You're not going where I think you're going.
Phoenix,
Game.
this witness's real name is Attorney's Badge. It's my...
Oh, it's the sister. What?
D.R. Dotton, Maya Failer, Mia Failer, Dick Schuler, Pearl Failer, Morgan Failer, Innie Mini left Aaron, Mini Mini left Aaron, deceased right Aaron, died in a car accident 1 year ago, was in his older sister, nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Or did she die in a car accident 1 year ago?
Okay, that came out of fucking nowhere. Go for it, I get. Yeah.
Phoenix, Mini Mini, that is your real name.
Objection!
One comma, of all the foolish dribble. One comma, th dash then, how do you explain her appearance? Phoenix, this witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. Phoenix, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. One comma, facial reconstruction surgery. Phoenix, this is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. Phoenix, that's right, it's a picture of her younger sister. Innie, new Judge, B dash but, Mini Mini, she died in a car accident. Phoenix, that's what everyone thought, however, that was not the case. One comma, th dash then, the body they found at the crash site.
Okay, we've jumped the shark.
Phoenix, that was the body of the real Mini. Phoenix, isn't that right, Ms. Mini Mini? Dot. Phoenix, left Aaron, the car accident 1 year ago, right Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, the one who died that night was Innie Mini, right Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, her sister, Mimi, then stole her face, and was reborn as Innie, right Aaron. Phoenix, left Aaron, with this, she effectively erased quote Mimi Mini quote from existence, right Aaron. Mia, Your Honor. Mia, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. Judge, WH, that's what you mean. Judge, order. One comma, what is the meaning of this nonsense?
God, what are we afterwards?
Phoenix, Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Phoenix, specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in a crash, Mimi Mini. Phoenix, however, that would not have been possible. Phoenix, because quote mini quote was still, in fact, alive. Phoenix, and the fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. Phoenix, so this witness had to stop that from happening.
This whole
Phoenix,
like
at all costs.
what? This makes no sense.
One comma, and. One comma, and that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what? Phoenix, yes. Phoenix, before the channeling. Phoenix, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. Phoenix, and in this moment, his fate was sealed.
It does make sense, actually. It all follows. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you're saying that after being, in a car accident, severely burned, crawls out of the car, and then hatches this, in that moment, hatches this insane plan to assume her now dead sister's identity.
Yeah.
While suffering, like, burns, like...
Yep.
How do you come up with that on the fly, man?
I don't know.
That strains credulity, I think.
Judge, well, I mean, Ms. Von Karma. Judge, Von Karma, why did you say my name just now?
30.
Looks like I've been unmasked. Von Karma, W-witness. Mimi, that's right, I admit it, my real name is Mimi. Phoenix. Mimi, the quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. Mimi, and I was so close to finally ditching quote Mimi quote 2. Mimi, so close. Judge, but why? Judge, why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? Judge, to become your own sister? Mimi. Phoenix, left Aaron, I think I understand why, right Aaron? Phoenix, left Aaron, Mimi nearly wanted her old self to disappear because of this, right Aaron, attorney's badge.
The malpractice,
Newspaper clip in one year ago on the 2nd of May, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic.
Yeah, that one.
Von Karma, th-that's. Von Karma, that's about the malpractice incident. Phoenix, Dr. Gray was right. Phoenix, the mistake was caused by the nurse. Phoenix, a nurse by the name of Mimi. Phoenix, that's right, the person standing before us today. Phoenix, and a few weeks after this mishap. Phoenix, Mimi had a car accident. Phoenix, in which she lost her younger sister. Von Karma, the timing couldn't have been worse. Phoenix, 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. Phoenix, it was all too much to bear. Mimi, I found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. Phoenix, she lost everything in the flames of the accident, her sister. Phoenix, and even her own face, this was her last chance. Phoenix, a chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Judge, unbelievable, a plan beyond my wildest imagination.
Right there with you, Judge.
Mimi, the jerk. Mimi, if only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Phoenix, mumbo-jumbo. Mimi, becoming king has been the most horrible experience in the world. Mimi, spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it all. Judge, I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Judge, why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan?
Holy shit. You and the judge agreeing? What is this?
For the first time and probably
Judge,
last
and why
in
is
this
more than
entire
fair to help her
series.
execute it? Judge, regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. Phoenix, the innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. Von Karma, th-this. Von Karma, this is preposterous. Von Karma, I'm perfect. Von Karma, me, Francisco Von Karma. Phoenix, I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about it? Phoenix, it's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
Holy shit, are we gonna land on exactly 30 whips?
Phoenix,
Oh.
yeah, just
Nope.
30.
Mimi,
Oh.
Phoenix, Von Karma, and one more for good measure.
That was not one more!
That
I've
was-
lost track.
Okay, that was a lot.
I've completely lost track.
40, like,
there. Phoenix.
depends on how you count them, I guess. 47, I don't know.
Yeah.
Should we count that?
Well, they were all whips.
They were.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't count them.
That definitely goes over the record, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Von Karma, this court is a fraud, a sham. Judge, now then. Judge, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Judge, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Judge, that is all. This court is adjourned. The 27th. Mia, congratulations, Maya. Maya, S-sis. Mia, it's good to see you. Maya, how are you doing? Maya, sis. Maya, I didn't kill anyone, did I? Mia, no, you didn't. It was all just a dream. Mia, a really bad dream. Maya, you know, sis. Maya, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Mia, a familiar scent. Maya, I was inside that clothing box, right? Maya, that box. Maya, that was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Mia, that's right. Phoenix, there is still one thing I don't quite get. Mia, what's that? Phoenix, what would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? Phoenix, I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. Mia, I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. Mia, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Mia, a possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder. Phoenix, she had it planned down to the smallest detail. Maya, Nick. Phoenix, congrats, Maya. Maya, thanks. Maya, looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Phoenix, well, you know. Maya, but... Maya, I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Phoenix. Maya, I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. Maya, but every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. Maya, first my sister, and now my aunt. Phoenix. Maya, hey, Nick, tell me. Maya, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Maya, why would she help Mimi with a plan like that? Maya, I just don't understand it, Nick. Phoenix, Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Maya, Nick, please, I need an answer. Phoenix, left Aaron. The reason Morgan helped me with her plan was, right, Aaron, attorney's back.
I'm guessing, like, she was bitter. She, like, that she got passed over as master and she wanted Maya out of the way, so... I don't know if it's so she could become master or so Pearl could. I'm gonna guess Pearl, though. Pearl was was stronger, had the power. So present Pearl's profile, I guess?
DR Dr. Grit, Maya, Mia, did Pearl Fay, Morgan Fay, Pearl Fay left Aaron. Maya, early. Phoenix, 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Q-Rain Village. Phoenix, and this person will be you, Maya. Maya, a Dashan. Phoenix, but if you weren't there. Phoenix, then the main family's blood dash line would disappear, and what would happen then? Maya. The branch family, my aunt. Phoenix, no, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Phoenix, the next person would be Pearls. Maya, Phoenix, everything was done for her sake. Phoenix, it was also that Pearls would become the next master. Maya, why dash, yeah, I can see that. Phoenix, left Aaron, did Maya say something just now, right Aaron? Phoenix, left Aaron, I think that she was saying, quote, I thought so, quote, right Aaron. Date and time unknown, detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13, my precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Q-Rain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped the brainless nurse carry out her murder. and cooperated with that witch as happy prosecutor. It was all to honestly
Excellent
annoying with a
description
named
of
family girl.
karma.
That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Episode 2, reunion, and turn about the end. Save your progress up to this point. No. Slot 2.
There we go.
There we go. We're halfway through Justice for All. Well, not really, because case 1 was short.
Yeah. But we are now finished with case 2.
Yeah, I like this case.
Yeah, I like it. I know the ending was a bit fucking out there.
It's a crazy twist, but you know the logic does follow.
Yeah, the logic does follow. I just I find it so hard to imagine when your face is half burned off, you suddenly jump to that plan out of everything. Like,
Yep.
Yes. In this moment when I am in agony and I can't think clearly, I shall have.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, because she couldn't think clearly. She was probably on like so many painkillers and shit.
You know, but I mean, to do that, it follows. She has to have gotten her sister's fucking permit off of her body in the car. Yes, I won't rescue you, but I'll take your driver's license.
Well, she was probably. I mean, she was probably already dead. Like she would have rescued her if she wasn't dead.
Yeah, fair, but okay, so instead of crawling out of this flaming wreckage, I will stop to loot the body first. She's an RPG
Look, she's an
player.
RPG player. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, she's played too much Morrowind.
Yep.
There's an item here. I'm sure this will be useful at some point.
Mm-hmm. Get over encumbered. Forget to sell all the junk. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, or she took the permit 3 weeks ago. It was just in her pocket. She was like,
yeah.
I've been holding on to this for a while. I knew it would come in handy at some point.
She pickpocketed her sister at some point.
Yeah, and just got a lucky dice roll. No, that's it. She put none of her stats into intelligence. That's why she fucked up the medicine. Instead, she put them all into
luck.
Luck and agility.
Yeah.
For that pickpocket.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I did enjoy that case. That case was fun. I just find that ending absolutely wild.
Oh yeah. Next time, though, we are going to a circus.
Oh, interesting.
And I mean that literally. We're going to the circus.
Oh, I thought you just meant the court.
Well, that too. But no, we're literally going to the circus.
That should be fun. Oh god, clowns.
Oh yeah. There's going to be a clown for sure. I can, without spoiling it too much, there's definitely going to be a clown.
Yeah, you said circus and that was enough.
Yeah.
I'm already calling it now. The clown is the killer.
All right. Interesting.
That's just because I hate clowns.
Wow. What's wrong with clowns?
The It movie traumatized me as a child.
How? You were 12 when that came out, right?
Yeah, and I watched it with my brother at 13, 14, I'd say.
I mean, that's not that young.
Yeah, but for some reason, clowns just fucking got to me. I couldn't finish it. I watched a certain bit with my brother. I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm done.
Did they do the scene in that movie?
Which scene?
The infamous scene.
Oh, the thing in the sewer?
Yeah.
No, of course they didn't. I have watched it, since then, and no, of course they didn't. If they had, the movie would not have been released. There's no way that could be fucking
rated
published.
XXX.
Yeah,
the It movie.
No, that's not even XXX. That is illegal because of the content. Even if they hinted at it, I feel like that would have been questionable.
That is insane that he thought
Yeah.
that was a good idea to put in the book.
Well, to be fair, apparently he was like
He
on
was
so much cocaine. at the
utterly
time.
coked up. Yes, he was.
Like, I think he said at some point he does not remember writing that book at all.
That was Kuja.
Oh, I thought it was this one.
Like, it's possible that he doesn't remember writing parts of this book, but I know for a fact that because I was a big fan of Stephen King. I've read all of his stuff. I still am, I guess, but I don't read him as much these days. He went political. But he has said that he doesn't remember writing Cujo at all. And it's a good book. he's like, I regret not remembering that I don't remember writing this. Like, it's a good book.
Does it have any weird scenes like that in there?
No. It's about a rabid dog.
Okay, good. I just can't believe like his publisher read that and was like, yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
How did they not cut that?
Like
you
an
know?
editor read
Okay,
through that. Was
even
like,
if he was coked up and everything, like
maybe they were too.
The editor reads this and like, yeah, that seems fine.
I see no issues whatsoever.
That seems totally fine. I see no problem with that.
To be fair, though, it is like, when did he release it? Like, I assume he was already a fairly
1986.
established author.
Oh, he
at
was.
this point.
He was.
Like, I
But
feel like he would have
still-
had the fucking leverage to be like, yeah, I'm not changing it. You know, like I stand behind my
I
art.
guess he's like Sanderson these days. You know, Sanderson is like, well, obviously Stephen King still, like, nowadays, whatever Stephen King wants to release, he will release because he's just so established at this point.
Yeah,
But that's how Sanderson is these days with fantasy. Like, that's why they let him do all the insane nonsense with like 2,000-page books.
hmm
No other author gets that privilege.
yeah, because it'll sell. It's Anderson.
Even though I
Yeah.
think Rhythm of War was, I think, one of my favorite Stormlight books. The last one, Wind of Truth, I think that could have been easily cut.
A little bit, yeah.
A little
It's more
bit.
trimming. It was good, but just
It was fine, but it was. I think it was my least favorite Sanderson book in a while.
yeah, it's not as memorable as the others.
Nope. Like Rhythm of War, I remember Navani's story from that. Like, Navani became one of my favorite characters from
Yeah. Oh,
in that book.
100%.
Like, I didn't really care for her. Like, you know, I didn't dislike her or
She
anything.
was
Just-
whatever.
She was like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, whatever, Navani. But then Rhythm of War, like, oh my god, she just became one of my favorite characters. So that's what I remember Rhythm of War for. And then Wind and Truth, I don't know, it's okay, I guess. Like, there's some memorable stuff in there, obviously, but not. I can't really think of one thing that I'm like, oh my god, you know, Wind and Truth. And it's the ending of the arc. A lot of crazy shit happens in the end, and I'm not on board with all of it.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess. I don't want to really talk about too much.
Yeah. Like 3 things I was about to say, I kind of cut
Yeah.
off. No,
mhm.
let's not do that. We can do a retrospective after the stream.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So that is it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. We have concluded the second trial of my FA. Next time, we're going to the circus. It's case 3. There's a thing in the Phoenix Wright fandom of like case 3 being the filler case. You remember case 3 for game 1 was Steel Samurai, which was,
Mhm.
you know, not really important to the
Not
plot.
related to anything else. It just kind of
Yeah.
did its own thing.
So this is kind of similar, you know. It's going to be set in a circus. That's all I'm going to reveal, but it's not
I'm
really going to be
still-
too
yeah.
relevant to the plot.
I'm still curious. Is this the one you hate, or is it still coming?
Who knows? It might be.
Yeah.
All you know
I'm
is
gonna
all you know
assume
is
with
that we
the-
haven't seen the one
Yeah. No.
I hate so far. So it might be.
I'm assuming from the end of that one that case 4 Morgan doing something else.
Which?
Morgan. Excuse me. Apologies, coughing fit. But yeah, I'm assuming case 4 is related to like the phase again, doing something fucky or something in that vein.
I guess we will see.
Don't comment either way. But that's just my assumption from how that one ended, and the arc you just mentioned, like 2 and 4 are usually the plot ones.
Yeah, or 5 if it has 5 cases.
Yeah. Well, like 5 was also kind of unconnected to
5.
to
Yeah,
the
because
plot
5
of
was
the
tacked
game.
on to game 1, but
Yeah.
game 3 has 5 cases from the start. Yeah. Game 2 has 4, but
yeah.
Yeah, case 4 may or may not be plot relevant. I guess we'll see. But yeah, that is it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Join the Discord if you are interested in updates for my Morrowind project, which is coming along very nicely, which is crazy. It's kind of surreal. Like, I've been working on it for a week, and it's already like in a pretty decent state.
Yeah, we will be doing a Let's Play of that.
Yeah.
It looks kind of soon. Well, we'll start recording it quite soon.
Yeah.
When it gets uploaded is a fucking
I
mystery
mean,
to us all.
I think we do the disco thing, and then we just start uploading.
Yeah, but I'd like to have a decent backlog first.
We gotta do Manamon though as well.
Morrowind first.
Well, no, I gotta like upload the Manamon stuff. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Obviously not Manamon 2. I don't care about Manamon. we do that whenever we have the time, which is probably never gonna happen because now we have a billion. Like probably after Morrowind, which is gonna last for 5 years. Probably we're doing Skyrim then with me playing.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
Which is also gonna last for 10 years.
Or, well, in that time, someone could put out a mod for Oblivion, and then we do that one, and then we do Skyrim.
Oh, baby. Then we do Oblivion, then we do Skyrim, we do the whole trilogy.
Yeah, because there was the remake, so.
There was.
Yeah, and by the time we finish Skyrim, someone will have made one for, Daggerfall and Arena, so then we're
not playing that.
Yeah. I thought that might be a reaction, yeah.
Fuck that.
Yep, I thought that might be the reaction.
I watched Dave's Daggerfall playthrough. I'm not really in a hurry to experience that particular game.
I need to look
yes, he did.
Okay, I need to look that up.
Did you watch his Oblivion playthrough? One of them.
Which one?
Yeah, the one with Arthur.
No, I don't think I watched the Arthur one. I watched the one he did, like...
I watched the Jazeera one, which was, of course, put on hiatus, not completed. The Arthur one was completed, so I should watch that. Oh yeah, the other one I watched was the streamed one with Sally, where he did Knights of the Nine.
I didn't watch that either. I know I watched one of them. Didn't he do an elf at some point?
Probably. I don't know. He did like 7 different Oblivion things.
Yeah, I feel like I watched...
I think Arthur was an elf.
It could have been Arthur then.
Although I think Arthur was more of a thief, so probably not that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, the reason I bring up that is because in the Daggerfall playthrough, he plays as Arthur's dad.
Oh.
No particular relevance. Like, you don't need to watch, obviously, because it's a prequel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even then, there's no particular relevance. They just decided, because it was a streamed playthrough. So the chat was like, "Hey, play as Arthur's dad." I was like, "You know what? Fuck it."
That's
playing as Arthur's dad. Yeah. But yeah, Daggerfall. Arena, I don't even know. I've never seen gameplay of Arena.
I have.
Oh.
Again, I haven't seen any full plays. I watch a lot of the where someone does a playthrough of a game and then edits it down into an hour and a half video.
Yeah.
I watched one of those for Arena and for Daggerfall.
Okay. How does Arena sound?
Insane. Shit. Now I'm trying to remember. Arena isn't... Yeah, Arena is the Jagarthon. You just run around, you have to collect these 8 pieces of a staff. And to do that, you just have to go... It's so convoluted. You go to a it's in this province because Arena has the entirety
Yes, Arena has the entirety of
Tamriel.
Tamriel.
So you're told to say, okay, it's in Skyrim.
You know,
Right.
it's so funny how they had the entire Tamriel in the first game, and then later they just
started cutting it down. I think they needed
But
it, though,
obviously, the entire Tamriel in the first game isn't as fleshed out.
Yeah,
as
it's
each
a lot of
province.
procedural generation and
Yeah. Because they
But,
loved doing that in the 90s for some reason.
So the Arena, the Daggerfall loop, or Arena, sorry.
Because
Arena loop.
Daggerfall is also like all the dungeons are procedurally generated.
Yeah, Arena's got that going on as well.
Yeah. Morrowind, they completely stepped back from that. Nothing
Which is
procedurally
good.
generated.
I think
Thank
it's a
fuck.
lot better.
Yes. Absolutely.
And like Morrowind's
And then-
loot.
Oblivion, I think, also doesn't have any procedural generation. And then in Skyrim, they
No.
kind of brought it back a little bit with the Radiant quests.
Yeah. But like, what they do in Skyrim is scale loot to your level and Arena.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes away from the immersion a little bit because like,
Doesn't Oblivion also scale shit to your level?
yes,
Like everything? Yeah.
But it kind of takes away from the immersion because if I'm level 50 and I go into a random bandit den, they're just going to have like fucking Daedric
Daedric
armor in
armor.
a chest. Like,
Yeah.
why? Where did you get this? Whereas
Very,
Morrowind,
we're
I'm
very
pretty sure
experienced bandits.
There's very few pieces in the world of Daedric armor. It's rare. You have to actually go fucking find it somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta go to Daedric shrines and shit.
Yeah. And I much prefer that. And also in Morrowind, if you walk into somewhere
Yeah.
that you're level, you'll get smacked in the face by a lich.
They give you. I got at the beginning of this game. I got a scroll of Unsavvy Intervention and a scroll of Divine Intervention. They gave me that because like, hey, you know, if you go into some dungeon or something where you're obviously overmatched, like here's some scrolls that you can
Here's
use
an
to
oh shit button
quickly,
to press.
yeah, just get out of there.
Can those fail though?
Well, they won't
Imagine
fail because they're
that.
scrolls.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can scrolls fail? I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
No, because they're scrolls.
Oh,
it's just
imagine
their
that,
one
though,
use.
you're like,
You know, once
yeah,
you use
but
it,
just imagine if
it's
they
over.
could, and it's like, okay, I can actually escape. I'm fine. You press it, it fails. You're like, no, not now.
Yeah, your spells can fail,
Yeah.
but
Can you
it's
make
a
your
scroll.
own scrolls?
I don't think so. You can make your spells and enchanted items,
Yeah, I know you
but
can make custom spells.
yeah, you can make your enchanted items as well, but I don't think you can make custom scrolls.
Okay. Yeah,
But like, why would you
that's-
make a scrolls if you can just make a spell that you can just
true.
reuse forever? So
True.
that would be kind of lame. Like, oh yeah, I made a scroll. I spent 1 billion gold on it. Okay, I'm gonna use it once. Done.
And we're done. Yeah, isn't spell making quite pricey?
Oh yeah, but you know, for good reason, because you can do crazy shit with it.
Oh yeah.
You can combine up to 8 effects in one spell.
Oof. You gotta have a lot of magical lying around.
Yep. Depends on how you stack it, because you can, you know, adjust all the parameters, magnitude,
Yeah. I do really
target,
like
touch,
that.
or whatever. It's really cool. Fuck, I love Morrowind so
Can
much.
you do like different effects of different parameters?
Yeah.
So like I could do a spell that's like shield on self and then conjure fucking I don't know.
Shield 10 points on self for 30 seconds. You know,
Yeah,
because you
and
have
then, like,
all the
conjure
parameter, your
skeleton
duration,
for 60
and
seconds.
it's gonna be probably an expensive spell, but you could do it.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're at the point where you're making your own spell, you have the magic to waste.
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously, you know, when you're making a spell, you're obviously gonna see what
Yeah,
the cost is
I
gonna
assume it
be.
shows you, hey, it cost you this if you finalize this.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be like, surprise, it costs 10 times your magic pool.
You know, that would be kind of Morrowind, but no,
yeah,
no,
it
they,
really would, man.
they do let you see, like, hey, this is gonna cost you this much. So
And yeah, does Morrowind have Soul Trap and like Soul Gems for enchanting? I assume
Yeah.
it does. It's the same rules.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's you need soul gems to enchant stuff.
Yeah, and you don't really recharge enchanted items in Morrowind, do you?
You do.
Oh, I thought they just kind of recharge on their own.
No, you gotta recharge.
Ah. I seen something for Dave saying like they just charge up again slow, like.
Well, they might. Maybe the recharge is just because I know there's a recharge window because that's one of the to-do items that we need to do. You know, the AI told me like, hey, there's a recharge thing, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah, because I remember say the ring. He never recharges that. The ring
basically,
healing,
what we did yesterday was I had a list of like, hey, here are these windows that I think we need to do. And it was like, yeah, that's that plus these like 3 or 4 that I missed. And one of them was a recharge, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. Okay. So yeah, the recharging is a thing. I
think they do recharge on their own.
I think they do recharge though, because that's what I thought. But then the AI told me there was a recharge window, so I'm like, I'm not really sure how that works.
If I'm in a fight and like, oh shit, my ring is empty, let me just recharge that real quick so I can heal and not die.
Possibly. Because I don't think, because I don't think that's why I didn't know. Because I don't think Dave ever recharged his anything.
He just lets it recharge. Like the ring again, that engraved ring of healing.
Yeah, you get that
like
immediately.
The first magic item you ever get.
Yeah.
That's the one I know of.
You give it to Fargoth, or you keep it for yourself. You know?
Yeah, Dave didn't. He just took it and was like, yeah, peace. See you, mate. Which, yeah.
The guards took my ring. Oh, did you see it? What, a ring? No.
Don't worry, man.
What's this ring? I never saw a ring.
Please ignore what I'm wearing
on
my finger.
I don't have it on my finger or anything. Yeah, the game. You literally have to take that ring. By the way, the game is like, hey, when you go into a certain door at the beginning of the game, before you even can open that door, the game's like, hey, look at the barrel to your left and get the ring.
Oh.
Otherwise, you can't proceed. Yeah, the game is literally you have to take the ring.
That's fun.
But that's like the one point of railroading in Morrowind.
Yeah.
Because they want to show you like tutorials
and
enchanted items, and it's part of a quest. So it's a lot of things at one, actually. It's very elegant.
It is. It's a very nice way to introduce all those mechanics.
Yeah.
And the mechanic of like, hey, you can just choose
and the mechanic
and
the mechanic of like, you can give him the ring, or you can just be like, no.
Talk to you, Matt, and I'm going over here. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about what I'm wearing. That's none of your business.
Yeah.
But like, I really like how Morrowind's enchanted items, they feel a lot more magical than Skyrim's, which is just damage number go up, or armor give magic. You know, you don't activate them.
Yeah,
you can trigger your artifact.
Yeah, and you can enchant your own. You can put a constant effect. You know, whatever.
I assume you need like a spell effect, and then you put that into your enchantment.
Yeah, a spell effect. You need a soul gem, obviously.
Yeah, but like, you could make a build that's just, I have a load of enchanted shit. And that's how I win fights.
That's kind of what Fathis is.
Yeah, like I have a fucking ring that casts Fireball. I don't need to know the spell. I just use my ring. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's kind of expensive because, again, you need the soul gems, which are not easy to come by.
That's what theft is for.
And you need, you need them charged and everything.
Yeah, and you need enchanting to be good at that. Which I assume means you have to waste a lot of fucking soul gems on useless shit.
Yeah.
Or how does that work? Do you just fail the enchant? Or does it just come out shit?
I'm not actually sure. I've not enchanted.
Yeah, that's fairly...
So I'm not...
far on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna need to give myself 1 billion gold or something to be able to test enchanting.
Yeah. Do you need to pay gold for those as well?
Well, you go to... Just like you do spellmaking, you go to a spellmaker. They can make spells for you.
Okay. Wait, so is there even an enchanting skill, or do they just do it?
There is an enchant skill. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm very curious how that formula works, and like what happens if you...
Oh god, the Morrowind formulas don't...
Yeah, that one you sent me was...
Yeah, there's more of that. I was looking at combat yesterday because I was preparing for my combat work.
Ooh.
And like, the formula, damage is calculated like this. And I'm just looking at the formula like,
Why?
I'm not even gonna bother trying to understand that. Just damage.
Implement it.
Weapon does more damage, better. Good, great.
Yeah. Weapon plus skill equals damage.
Something like that. But also your attribute, your strength, and your fatigue also factored into it. So hang on. Let me search for that. Morrowind. I know, by the way, we're still streaming.
I know.
Morrowind in
Okay, yeah,
chat
guys, Phoenix Wright is
still.
done. If you want, just click.
Yeah, we're talking about
shit for a
we're
bit.
just talking about Morrowind. I don't work tomorrow, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so enchant. UESP, by the way, the unofficial Elder Scroll page is fucking great wiki.
Oh, I thought you were just asking Claude to look at the code.
Nah. You can just look at the wiki. Governing attribute intelligence, specialization magic, obviously. Increase. I'm guessing this is like when it increases.
Yeah.
So recharge item, create magic item, cast when used plus 0.1, so that's a very small increase.
Oh, so like when I
So when you use
my
enchanted
magic
items,
ring-
it also increases your enchant
Yeah.
skill a little bit.
So in theory, couldn't I just stand in the fucking middle of a city and just spam it?
Cast when strikes 0. Cast once 0. Oh, you know, funny thing about that. I was working on some auto walk shit, and it added like a little fallback where it wiggles your character a little bit and jumps if it's stuck for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
What that did on the first iteration is it had an infinite loop of jumping.
Oh, joy.
And so I left it for a minute because, like, you know what, let it see, let me see what happens. It increased my acrobatic skill by like 6 points.
Yeah, like you can just by jumping everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is how people increase their acrobatics. Just as they're walking around, they jump a lot.
Yeah, like athletics will just naturally increase by you just
Yeah.
walking around. By the way, running is fine. I've always run on I've always run on enabled. I always run wherever I go, and it just doesn't drain my fatigue. It's fine.
Huh.
Yeah, simple. So you also use, apparently, the higher enchant skill, the better you can use enchanted items, the less magicka you waste. This skill governs the creation, use, and yeah. You can recharge and that. Yeah, the wiki has a lot of these like exploity things that it just tells you, hey, here's a funny way to, you know, recharge your or improve your enchant skill. No,
I can't Google it.
I know, but then you have to do it. So you're lazy, so you're not going to do it.
Yes, but exploits though.
Using enchanted items. Yeah. Okay. Enchanting items. Why enchant? What do you mean why enchant? It's obvious because it's good. Enchanting items can be one of the most exciting and powerful features in the game. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, so you're limited to 1 amulet, 2 rings at a time.
Yeah, well, Skyrim lets you have 1 ring for some reason.
Oh, the 1 ring, huh?
Yeah, you can only wear 1. Which really confused me for a while, because I thought it would be 2 or more, you know.
You should be able to wear 10 rings, you know, you have 10 fingers. For fuck's
yeah,
sake.
Realistically, but I get why they don't do that, because that would be...
Yeah.
I don't know if you could get a ring on your thumb. That'd be a bit awkward.
It would have to be a very strangely shaped ring.
Yeah.
The game allows you to zone all management magically. Yeah, that's like scrolls and shit. Overall, once your enchant skill becomes high enough, you might never cast a spell again. Yeah, that's the enchant build.
Yeah.
How to enchant? Okay. To enchant an item, you will need an enchanter. Oh, wait. An enchanter, either an NPC or yourself. A soul gem containing a soul. Yep. An item to be enchanted. A known spell effect you wish to apply.
Oh, so you don't even need to go to an NPC.
So
you just do it yourself.
you can do it yourself if your enchant skill is high enough, I guess.
Yeah, I assume the NPC you just pay to use their enchant skill.
Yeah. Enchanting with an NPC. NPCs have a 100% success rate, but they are extremely expensive, obviously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mages Guild and ask them about enchanting in the dialogue, and then you get into the enchant window, which is not yet accessible, but it will be. They will notice if you ask them to enchant using a soul gem or an item you stole from them, Shane.
That's fun. Also good to know.
Also, this is a weird one. Due to how the game defines stolen, this really means any soul gem of the same type as the one you have stolen from them.
Oh.
So if you have stolen a greater soul gem from somebody,
at some point,
any greater soul gem you have, they will consider to be stolen
from them.
From them.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep that in mind because that's a weird little thing that Morrowind does.
I wonder if they notice if you ask to use a black.
You
know, black soul gems are. Oh, sorry, I was too far from my mic.
Yeah.
You know, black soul gems are like from killing a dude.
Yeah.
And they're not. They're like illegal in Morrowind. I'm pretty sure. I wonder, will like an NPC be like, "Hey, I'm not using this." You know,
I don't know.
Soul.
I guess maybe it depends on an NPC.
Yeah.
Like, because you know, Moonsugar and Skooma, like you can just Khajiit will accept it. You know, I have personally sold Moonsugar to Ajira. She doesn't care. She bought it.
Oh yeah, no, Khajiits don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're happy out. They're like, oh yeah, nice, thanks, man. Give me some of that.
Yes.
Let's go fantasy math.
Stealing soldiers from a mage's guild is particularly risky because faction ownership. Yeah, so any person in a mage's guild will.
Note to self: do not steal from the mage's guild.
Yeah,
there's going to be a hard one to follow.
There's a really handy command. I shouldn't tell you about this. I should just tell you. I should just let you stumble into it. But
no, tell me.
There's a really fun command. There's a really cool command in the console. It's TFH for short, or toggle full help. And that I've wired it in so that if you have that on, and you have to turn it on every restart, it doesn't stick. But if you have it on, the scanner will then tell you who owns an object.
Yeah, do I turn that on though? Like, I feel like that's kind of cheating, isn't it?
It's
like, that's not shown to a sighted player, is it?
It is when you have the command on.
Yeah.
That's why I wired it in.
Yeah, no, 100% when the command is on.
Yeah.
But like
normally
it's not.
I think a lot of, like, especially new players, because Morrowind, the ownership rules are kind of weird.
True. Yeah.
I think it's acceptable to use it if you want to for a new player, like as a new player. You know, maybe you don't have it on all the time, but if you're like unsure, like, hey, is this
fine?
Is this fine to take?
Just like fine to grab.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Because if it's unknown, or if you're a member of the Mages Guild and you, like, if you're a member of the Mages Guild, you can raid the supply chest, no problem.
Yeah.
So shit like that is fine, but. Yeah, enchanting yourself. Yeah, I'm interested in this. How does this work? Also, there's drop a filled soul gem onto your character's doll. Okay, so this is like equipping. Yeah, equipping it. To access the enchanting menu. Okay, so that's how that works. It's the same as repairing. You drop you equip a repair tool, and then the repair menu
I
pops
forgot
up.
items get damaged. Can you fully break something?
Is that not a thing in Skyrim?
No.
Oh my god, you bunch of babies in Skyrim.
You can swing a sword forever. It'll be fine.
God, Skyrim is for fucking pussies.
Hey, look, in the 200 years, they learned to build shit to last.
Sure. Yeah, your weapons and armor will break over time, and they can, in fact, break fully. If they are fully broken, you cannot use them. Obviously, you can still repair them.
Okay, that's fine then. I thought it was
Yeah,
like
if
if you break it
it's-
fully, it's just fucking gone.
Yeah, if the condition is at 0, you just can't use it.
Okay. But you can
Also,
still fix it.
damage, like from a weapon, is lowered by the amount of like.
That's fun.
So if it's like, if you have an iron dagger, yeah, that's 400 points of condition. If it's at 200, you will do 50% less damage because it's at half. It's like, possible
That is fun.
quality, but yeah, armor I'm pretty sure also is the same thing. Like it'll do half as much. It'll protect you half as much. If it is half damaged. There's no gold, but there's high rate of failure. It'll destroy the soul gem in the process. Yeah, that's the risky part. That's the risky part. If you try enchanting yourself, that's why you can't just, you can do it with the alchemy, make shitty potions because you can just get more ingredients. Soul gems are rare and valuable, especially filled ones.
Yeah.
And you need a filled one for
soul
enchanting.
trap.
Sure, but again, I guess if you're trying with the lesser soul gem or whatever and just soul trapping, I guess you can do that. Still, you need more soul gems because the soul gem gets destroyed if you fail.
Mhm.
So it's a kind of an expensive sport. Even with the maxed out enchant skill and intelligence, you can only successfully enchant relatively low power. See, I love that. They balanced it. It's not broke. You can't just
Yeah.
up to 30 enchant points with a moderately high failure rate. Yeah, so you either spend a lot of gold and enchant with an NPC,
Or do it the fucking risky way.
or
and
you
get
really
shittier.
try and fail. Grand Soul gonna enchant, constant effect, boots of water walking or something. And be like, yeah, no. Using alchemy or other magical means to boost intelligence into the hundreds or thousands
Mhm.
will allow you to attempt more complex enchantments.
Yeah. Mhm. So, wait, this implies, because the NPCs could do it, they're always just chugging fortified intelligence potion. NPC wizards are just addicted to them.
And intelligence fortified to 4,900 or an enchant skill fortified to 1,225 will be enough to guarantee the success of any enchantment. Oh, all right. So now we know the threshold for any enchantment.
Okay.
All right, good to know.
So I'm going to be quaffing some potion.
Yeah, fortify intelligence, fortify life. Chug,
Yeah.
chug, 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 chug.
I just
chug,
need to
chug.
make, like a few thousand of them.
Yeah. Constant effect requirements. You can only make a constant effect if the size of the soul in the soul gem is 400 or greater. Wait, they have soul sizes in numbers?
What's your soul rank, man? Yeah, mine is like 450.
Mine is like 16.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's only a Grand Soul Gem or a Zora Star. And it lists the creatures.
Oh wait, do they not have black soul gems then?
I think
not a
Black
thing?
Soul Gems exist. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard mention of it in.
Because maybe
Dave's
black soul
playthrough,
gems are
but-
just ranked as like a grand gem that can take you. Because that's kind of how it is in Skyrim. Like black souls and grand souls are equal.
And the
Hey,
Tribunal
yeah.
Gold. What? You could make an enchantment from Vivek. Just kill Vivek and make a fucking
That is funny.
enchantment from it. Or Alexia.
I do love the vibe though of trapping someone's soul in a black soul and then just enchanting them fucking useless as a one final fuck you. Like you're gonna be,
Oh, wait. Large and rare souls, such as those of Almalexia or Vivek, shouldn't be used in sea enchantments. Because their extra charge can be put to use this. This is because... Oh, the item being enchanted is the limiting factor. in this case.
But hey, before we, go on too long, should we end the
Yeah.
stream here? We do hope you've enjoyed the random
little
Marvel
podcast
tangents.
episode at the end of
Yeah.
the stream,
This is just us when we're off camera. Like, we just kind of got distracted. This is just how we are when we're off camera. We go on complete random tangents for ages.
Yeah. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this one. I already said all the YouTube shit, and then we, went on the tangent because I was going to do the outro and then we just started. But yeah, do all the stuff. Thanks for watching, and we shall see you in the next video.
Thunderstep Gaming.